do a quick restart, but we'll get back into it in a second. Dota lobby today is pretty question mark. Lobbies today. Don't know what's going on. Anyway, here we are, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another game of Dota 2 in the KOD League Season number 2. I am your caster, and so on and so forth today for this series, Party PD, for Game 1 of Team Red versus Midas Club Elite. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Not really too much else to it. We're going straight into the bans here as we got into the lobby pretty much right in time, and the advertisements ended in the exact second they needed to. Except for one extra part. But, we'll just go with it and see what happens. So, Team Red, they first ban out the Luna. Next, the Slardar will be banned out from the side of Midas, and Team Red will ban out the Ogre McGee. Midas now are going to figure out what they want to do for their last ban. They could look at previous history, and looks like they didn't. It'll be Bat Rider as the first pickup for Team Red, undying the last ban for Midas. Midas, they're going to take some time into their first pick here.
Weaver.
Dire team pick.
It looks like it's going to be Midas picking up Underlord and Weaver. This could be the position for Weaver that we saw Boar do a few days ago.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And they will pick up the Rubik as the return pickup here.
Ban.
So now we're going straight into the bans here. Looks
remaining.
like it's the off lane and the safe lane or roaming support picked up for Team Red,
remaining.
so not revealing too much about their draft so far. And where Midas Club, on the other hand, have Underlord and Weaver. This could be a core Weaver or not, but it could just most likely be a support Weaver. In which case, it's not that bad of a decision, but of course, it's still there. As well as Underlord, it's just preventing a lot of physical damage when it comes to the lane domination, which Timbersaw is usually good for counteracting that lack of damage. And it will be Ursa that's going to be the ban out from Midas. Took some reserve time to figure out what they wanted to ban there. Maybe trying to go for something strategically banned here. So far, no exact lineups being revealed so far. Drow's going to be the ban out in Team Red. So Midas, if they were to take from it, then they would not benefit. Lifestealer to be the other ban out from Midas. Team Red, they now get to figure out if they could read this draft or not, what they want to ban out from them. Shadow Demon still in the pool. One of the more strong heroes in this current lineup, but it looks like more people are finding out just to ban the Luna instead of the Shadow Demon. But still a lot of setup available if the Shadow Demon were still to be picked up in this scenario. Team Red, they will dip into the reserve time to figure out what exactly they want to do. I would love to see the Shadow Demon banned out so we don't have another boring game of Shadow Demon illusions push, push, push. But, of course, you can't prevent the inevitable. We will have a game like that eventually. They will ban out the Juggernaut. So Team Red, I'm pretty sure they're trying to read the lineup a little bit better here by preventing a lot of physical damage abilities with Underlord and Weaver as the current pickup here. Most likely a core Weaver, but it could be the support Weaver and the off-lane Underlord. So I won't be entirely too surprised to see the Weaver
Reserve time.
We're going into the reserve time here to figure out what exactly the Midas Club will be picking up, if they could read their draft as well. But it looks like they're trying to figure out what exactly they want to go. So they're going to pick up the Venge. And this is going to be a core Venge, most likely, because the last time I saw a Vengeful Spirit coming out from Midas, it was a core. But a very poor one indeed. Very poor core.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Team Red are dipping into this reserve time to figure out what exactly they want to do against this lineup so far. A lot of physical damage still coming out from Midas, as well as physical damage prevention with the Underlord right-click prevention ability. Don't exactly know what's going to go on so far. Team Red are trying to figure out what they want to do as well. No Drow, no Juggernaut. Viper's still in the pool as well. As well as Huskar. And Oracle. All those crazy combination of heroes still available. A lot of physical damage, though, coming out from Midas, so they're trying to figure out something to have some more durability with damage as the backup plan. Dragon Knight could be a possible pickup here, but I don't know too many people that play Dragon Knight on Team Red. Well, they are going to go heavily into this reserve time, going all the way down to 20 seconds. Might have had a lobby disconnect. No, it will be a Sand King, actually. So Sand King will be the off lane then, and Bat Rider as a roaming core. It's going to be very interesting to figure out what exactly is going to happen here with the Sand King and Bat Rider, two very strong off lane heroes right now. Can't really fight for that off lane.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
There we go, much better.
Reserve time.
Midas Club, they take up the Ember Spirit, so this will be the most likely the mid Ember Spirit with the meme build, going for magic damage. Ember Spirit, Veil into Radiance, so on and so forth, so that Ember Spirit can just burn his enemies slowly and char them to a crisp bone. Team Red, though, however, have a different plan in mind.
Remaining.
9 seconds left in their standard time, 17 left in their reserves.
Remaining.
Midas Club looking like a very scary team right now, whereas Team Red, they're looking like a very squishy and weak team in a sense. A lot of heroes that can be caught out extremely easily. They will go for the Queen of Pain, so another meme build. Most likely it's going to go into the Blade Mail magic damage 70% spell steal Queen of Pain build. So Team Red and Midas Club, I think they're just looking for either their last support
10 seconds remaining.
or, depending on what these lineups are, their last core.
5 seconds remaining.
Team Red, particularly lacking in damage, most likely will try to search for their last core.
Reserve
which means
time.
Midas might be giving up the Weaver as a support. And Venge as support as well. But Ember Spirit seems hard carry enough, especially against this scenario. So Ember Spirit still extremely beneficial. 3 agility heroes. Low HP. They could go for a magic dealing damage carry. They will ban out the Morphling Midas. Making sure that there is no... it actually was probably the strongest magic damage out there that I could think of. Next to that would possibly even be throwing Viper in with Poison Sting and the fact that he has a natural Quelling Blade, but for heroes. So we'll see what exactly Team Red are going to end up doing here and what Bloody Nine's hero is going to end up being here. He could be playing the Queen of Pain, but I don't know B9 that much. Looks like the Silencer will be the ban out here, so it looks like Team Red, they're going to try and go for something kind of 50-50 here. Silencer, probably the last thing that Midas Club would have been able to benefit from, actually. Silencer, probably one of the better bans coming out by Team Red. So Midas, they've
10
got like a whole
seconds
nother minute
remaining.
after Team Red decided to pick what their hard carry will be here.
5
Anti-Mage
seconds
definitely
remaining.
not going to be available in this pool. But he was going to be a
Reserve
viable
time,
hero, but then there
10
was Ember
seconds
Spirit being
remaining.
caught out, Roots, so on and so forth. A lot of stuns to follow up with
5
Ember Spirit
seconds
Shackles.
remaining.
1 second left. They will end up picking up the Slark, so it's not actually that
Radiant
bad of an
team
idea. It's going
pick.
for pickoffs. It's going to sap the agility of the heroes, reducing the armor as well as Underlord's base HP when attacking. So not too bad of a pick here, but Slark's just not that hard of a hard carry, whereas
10 seconds remaining.
Ember Spirit is.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Midas Scope. They got plenty of time to figure out what exactly they want to do as their last core or their last support. But they do have their mid. This will most likely be the mid Ember Spirit, which means Queen of Pain will have a semi-easy but still somewhat trivial time. The Slark will be in the safe lane. The Bat Rider and Rubik, I guess, is just jungle, right? Bat Rider is jungle and Rubik is top lane support with Sand King off?
10 seconds remaining.
That is the question here.
5 seconds remaining.
Necrophos.
Okay, so Necro is going to be the last pickup for Midas here, so not exactly a super hardcore, which means Ember Spirit will be the hard farming carry, almost at support, and Necrophos will be the off sort of farming hero as well. This still leaves up to question what exactly the lineups for both heroes are. Sand King, Bat Rider are both off lanes, as well as Underlord and Necro is off lanes, so we need to figure out what exactly is going to go on here for this game. I don't know if Bloody Nine plays Slark or not, but he is depicted as the carry role in most of Team Red's plays here. Big old gray screen. We can go over and check out the heroes over on the side of the Radiant. As always, I will start with the side of the Radiant. Bloody Nine has DC. The repause will go out. Bloody Nine. So Vengeful Spirit is going to be played by Bardo. Ember Spirit will be played by Sooths. Underlord will be played by Leposa. Weaver will be played by Theo. And Necrophos will be played by Hakane. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we have Rubik, played by Jenkins. Bat Rider being played by Monster. Queen of Pain is going to be played by Bloody Nine. Did not see that one coming. Slark is going to be played by Annihilate. And Sand King will be played by Ryu. And looks like a massive amount of DCs here every 13 seconds. Everyone's DCing ever so slowly. What's going on? Ah! What's going on? Hello? Hello? Did we remake the lobby? Is that what's going on here? Oh, I muted chat. Shoot. What? Nobody hears me, which means nobody is in the lobby. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, we're back in the lobby, and we did the remake, but the Spanish casters didn't make it. So I think we're in trouble.
Abyssal Underlord!
pick.
All right, well, that's, I don't know why we remade there, but whatever. Anyway, let's go back at it again.
Prepare
Over
for
on the
battle.
side of Radiant, we have Midas versus Team Red. We'll go ahead and go to the last hits, make sure all the charts are right, and so on and so forth. Anyway, yeah, that's the right one. So Vengeful Spirit's going to be played by Bardo. Ember Spirit's going to be on Soothes. Underlord is going to be made by Laposa. Weaver by Theo. And Necrophos on the Flicking A. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, Team Red, Jenkins will be played by the Rubik Batrider. Will be played by Monster. Queen of Pain being played by Bloody Nine. Slark on Annihilate. And Ryu is going to be the Sand King. Oh, looks like we might be
30
resetting
seconds to
again.
battle.
Underlord, I don't...
The battle begins.
Looks like the bounty runes are going to go out. It's 2-2 even here for the Midas, or for the bounty runes. Their net worth, everything. Yeah, everything's all right. So, looks like we're going to go underway here. I don't know about the Spanish stream. Looks like they're probably just going to cast from the ticket instead. Smooth's actually going for a sleight of fist first, so we can dodge dagger attacks every 30 seconds. Though it's going to be a while. Looks like the stun's going to be there. It will be the first blood going out. Theo to fall.
I've been wanting to say that since this all began.
Like another jump is going to go out here. Laposa, he's just going to try and right-click Ryu down. The stun's going to be there. He's getting low. Another lift available from the Rubik. They're going to need to do it. No, they won't. Actually, one more right-click will be there. Annihilate to confirm that kill as well. 2 kills in the off lane, so it looks like it's a dual lane situation with Monster as the solo off lane. Flanking A, he's got 3 stacks, but he's taking, he's not going to take any tower damage off of that. Back up in the top yet again. More dives going on. Nope, not more dives. There's a dive going on bottom, though. Necro actually ends up getting killed by Monster just by right clicks and a little bit of fairy fire. Just a little bit of fire. Sue's taking quite a bit of damage in the mid as well. And Soothes, though, looks like he is going to end up going down here. The dagger doing quite a bit of damage. He's going to Tango regen, hopefully, to get to the shrine in time.
Invisibility!
And again, looks like missing just another kill. Necro is going to end up going down to the Batrider in the bot again, though.
A gift from the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like there's something going on here. Theo is going to end up getting out perfectly fine. He finds the stack from Annihilate. Looks like Annihilate, though, getting low. He does have a pounce to get out, though. They're going to right-click down these burn creeps.
Denied.
It looks like the CS overflowing the charts at the moment. 3.5 minutes at 4-0. Team Red to have most of the kills though. Bloody 9, Queen of Pain in the mid, having a decent time. Looks like the sentry is going to go down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Regeneration.
I'll take your tribute.
Everything's going out A-OK. Annihilate, though. He's a little bit low HP. He can't really aggro this lane that well. 0-5, Bloody 9 to take more confirms than anybody so far. They are just going to Shrine in the base here instead of going all the way back home. It looks like Ryu, though, or Annihilate will have to go all the way back to base. Monster probably just going to pop the Shrine here, too, actually. Yeah, nobody really goes back to base anymore. Oh, well, I lied. He's going back to base. These shrines in the base, there's so many of them as well. There's 4 shrines total in every base now, making it a little bit easier to go regen early. Level 2 in the stun. The ward's not going to spot it. Soothe, he's going up in the lane. This is exactly what Bloody 9 wants. They're going to get the jump. No, they're not. He is going to be able to escape. Oh, dang. Looks like, yet again, though. Batrider is going to get another kill, though, but Monster, he's getting chased up. Theo, he needs one more right click to do it. The Fairy Fire was there to make sure he lives, but Monster, he's going to need to... Oh, he's just going to go straight to the Shrine. Oh, no, the Shrine's turned off. They got to kill this creep thing while he can. He is going to go down, but Monster, he's swooping right around the corner. One more weave, and he's going to be able to get there. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, Bardo is going to end up getting Bloody 9.
Denied.
That should help.
Such potency.
Looks like everything's going to be 50-50 here. Theo, he's getting a little bit of damage. Huge amount of damage. One more right click.
Loose ends.
Double damage on Jenkins, just being able to kill him off pretty easily there.
Your place is here.
Looks like up in the top it is going to be Leposa. He is going to go down. The stun and the jump on the Slark is going to end up killing him off there. Meanwhile, though, back in the bottom, Necro trying to get another dive in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like for some reason, though, Leposa, he is going to teleport back into top. Jenkins, the damage is there. Annihilate trying to find the Pounce. The Pounce is going to go down as well. The burn, the root, everything. Annihilate getting really low. He's going to have to ult to get out in case, but looks like there is actually going to be no catch out here. Ward being thrown down defensively. Annihilate, he's sticking around a little bit too long. There is a chain going out. Soups, he's taking quite a bit of damage from Annihilate, actually, but it looks like they're trying to find a target. Which one do they want to go on? Annihilate, though, does not get the leap out. Actually, he's still got the cast, but the burn was there, and that's what ended up killing him off there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Coin. near.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's Shackle going out here. Weaver taking quite a bit of damage. The stacks are there. Will be Monster and getting a kill, but at the same time, will be Monster going down. His 5-kill streak ended to fucking dropping his hammer basically down on top of the world.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, looks like Jenkins to go down as well. Sue's coming in with his remnant bomb.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And 4, 9.5 minutes. And it looks like Team Red is going to have the advantage here. Queen of Pain trying to get some aggressive attacks in here, though. He's going to go straight for the Veil. Meanwhile, on the bottom, the Monster's getting chased up, but he's not getting chased up that much. He is going to be able to escape with no questions asked. Shrine not available. It is going to be a little bit longer until it is up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And, I think everyone's just trying to farm up at this point. It is 10 minutes now. We can go ahead and switch over to the net worth where we see 3 Dire heroes on the top with Underlord at 3.5. Not exactly the person you would think to be having the highest CS on the Radiant team. But Underlord running at 3.6, 3.7 now in the lane. Having a pretty easy time in this off lane as a free farmer against the Slark. But even the Slark is above the net worth here. Annihilate, he is going to have to pop the Shrine to make sure his living is going to happen. But it looks like it's going to be extremely difficult for, not Team Red, but for Midas, as Team Red is dominating. It's meme build versus meme build. Ember Spirit, he is going to go into Boots of Travel first, actually. So this might still be the traditional Ember Spirit. Daedalus, Battle Fury, Mantha, so on and so forth. Jenkins, they're going to find the pose of Ember Spirit pause, though. I think that might be... It's definitely not a combat pause. But I want to say it is, because I'm that kind of Dota player. There's a pause going out here. They don't expect anybody else, maybe. What a combat pause. What a combat pause. I'm telling you guys, if this is... If Underlord gets out, he's going to pop his ulti immediately. That's what's going to happen. He does not manage to get the ulti off immediately. The burn is going to be stolen from Jenkins, though. Jenkins now has his level 3 burn.
Radiant's
or 4
top
burn,
tower
actually.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, hang on. Well, in the mid. No, Ember is going to be able to get out, though. The Shackle is not going to be there. Batrider's lasso. Actually, not the Shackle, but you know what I mean. Bloody 9 now in the bottom. He is going to go for a Eul's. So magic damage is the name of the game for the Queen here. Doesn't really see a need for going damage early, so the Eul's is going to be the midway keeper here. Going to be able to disable multiple Lincoln Spears if that ever becomes an issue. ED rune's going to be picked up. Bloody 9 going to try and pick up the bounty rune. He is going to end up doing so. No problems. Bloody 9 though, the TP rotate out. He sees this regen rune. Now he's happy. He's getting all these good high tier runes.
I'll take that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like the net worth is overflowing at 12 minutes. Batrider now is also above the Underlord. Sand King above both the support net worths over on the side of Midas, though. Soothe, I believe this is the traditional Ember Spirit build going into Boots of Travel and then into the Battle Fury into Daedalus maybe skipping the Battle Fury, but that is the normal build here. Ryu, he sees Lapoza. He doesn't exactly want to dive on him just yet, though. Jenkins
Radiant's
throwing down
bottom
his
tower
burn, maybe
is
trying to
under
get another
attack.
spell steal in there, but not able to find one. And getting a pain down on the Watt. It's just going to go ahead and farm out these camps. Towers being pressured fairly decently here as top
Dire's
tower's
top
taking the
tower
right
is
click
under
damage.
attack.
Looks like the mid tower, though, is definitely going to go down here. Midas applying pressure. It looks like they actually want to defend bot instead. Soups, he's down here. The Shackle does miss. Bloody 9. He does have the advantage. The dagger goes out very, very slowly. We'll see it go halfway across the screen here. We're not going to follow it because Ember's right here. And there goes the dagger.
Radiant's bottom
Boom, there it
tower
is.
under attack. Dire's structures
Poza,
are fortified.
they are going to pressure this mid tower, but
Dire's
bot tower
middle
most
tower
likely will
is
fall
under attack.
first. Fortifications being
Radiant's
expended.
bottom tower
Deny
has
trying to get in there,
fallen.
but
Dire's
effing
middle
will end up getting
tower
it
has
instead. So, not going to be a deny there. Level 8 going to be on the Rubik pretty soon here, as well as a wand and a ward. What a beautiful support. Necro now, though, on the top 3 net worth finally at 5-3, 5-4. In the bottom here, he went
Dire's
straight
middle
into a
tower
blade
is under
mail, and his
attack.
recipe is going to be the Helm of the Dominator. So, looks like it's a new build that a lot of people are doing here, putting Helm of the Dominator on these somewhat squishy supports, where regeneration is nice. It's fucking actually switches his treads, and he ends up going down to
Dire's top
Ryu's
tower
ult,
is
as
under
well
attack.
as Queen coming in, though. Looks like Bardo, he's getting right-clicked down from the Invis Annihilate, who has the new and fresh Shadow Blade. Going out there. Theo maybe trying to
Radiant's
find a pick
bottom
off here. He
tower
is
is
going to
under
go
attack.
into the
Dire's
Medallion
top tower is under attack.
to capitalize on some early damage here. Medallion built up. So they do need to do something here. It is the support Weaver, the position 4, much like there was position 4 PA. But the pounce is going to be there, though. Theo goes down immediately. Ult not happening there.
Radiant structures
And
are
meanwhile, in the
fortified.
bot, Bloody 9 to pressure the bot tower. The mid tower trying to be pressured here. Sood's trying to get some damage onto it. Everyone's coming in. The TP rotations are going to be there. Shackles are picked up. Sood's, he's actually rooted by his own shackles underneath the tower here. He is going to be able to jump out. No, he's going to jump offensively. Trying to find another shackles, but didn't find it on Bloody 9, nor did he find it on Jenkins. But Lapoza, he might be able to find him instead. The cast range for his W is pretty high. Jenkins just needs to get caught on some trees, and he will be able to escape. Actually, he's just going to keep on farming this wave. Nope. Queen Pain coming in here trying to make sure that that is not going to happen.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Rubik
attack.
is actually just not even going to TP. Just going to walk on out. Bottle regen picked up for Queen of
Radiant's
Pain
top
yet again. The
tower is
Yule's
under
showing
attack.
some work. Bat Rider, though, he's floating around Theo. He does go invis on top of him, but Theo
Worthy tribute.
is not really dealing any damage yet. He doesn't have a Desolator. He doesn't have anything. Theo is going to end up taking damage from that Firebomb. It's going to be the blink in here. It will be Ember Spirit. He does have Remnants available. Root to root here. Rubik, he is going to end up going down here. No way that living is going to be a possibility. No, he does actually find a way to live. It will be Ember Spirit. He will be able to TP on back. Pop the Shrine by the looks of it is the plan here. Bloody 9 now popping his regen. He might think of screaming this wave here. Regens still get broken by creeps. Just only clarities and potions and stuff like that. Looks like it's going to be a 4-man smoke here, but the actually is a 1-man smoke because they needed to do this now. Ember Spirit, he's caught, stunned and everything, but the stuns did not stack. Is he going to have time to get out? No, he will go down. And meanwhile, though, Theo ends up getting the credit for the top tower kill here. Almost thought he had a blink dagger. I was wrong. It is a support Weaver. He did pick up some observers and sentries. And looks like they are going to go ahead and pressure the tier 1 finally, removing all the tier 1s. Or no, there's still one tier 1 here.
Radiant's middle tower
But
has
that one's
fallen.
also almost dead. Looks like they want to pressure this mid
Dire's
tier
top
2.
tower is under
But
attack.
maybe they think that there's a lot more damage coming out from them instead. So
Radiant's middle
mixed
tower
signals
is
going
under
on here.
attack.
Bloody 9 trying to figure out
Dire's top
who's
tower
pushing where
is
and
under
when.
attack.
And everyone is going to come on in, though. It is Annihilate who's standing right on top of Theo. The relocate's not going to be there. Underlord does not manage to get his ult off, being stunned up in every way, shape, and form. Now rooted, he's going to deal enough damage to nobody, and that'll be 2 kills going down for them. And now it's still the Necrophos still top 3 net worth at the moment. But now the Sand King underneath. Well, no, those are still supports though. The Weaver getting the brunt of it there. Looks like Ryu's just going to take that whole wave. The Force Staff next on the to-do list here for Ryu. But this top tower is definitely going to go down here. Annihilate. It's going to go into the Echo Saber. He already has it. But just to confirm that last hit on that tower to get that bonus gold. Looks like Batrider will also be going into the Yules or the Force Staff here. Meanwhile, though, in the bot, Queen of Pain is stunned up. He still wants to go on Bardo here. He does have a Scream available if he needs it. He might as well do it now, and he does not manage to get it. The Blink Out will be there, though. Queen of Pain, though. He would have had no mana if he ended up doing that. Meanwhile, back in the top, though, Necro is going to get lassoed up. The stun's going to be there. The Underlord TP. Creeps died, though. Fucking, he's getting really low. He actually heals up quite a bit from that new ability. It is going to be a... Oh, he does manage to get out, though, at like 12 HP. That ult did not exactly go the way as planned here. Necrophos to go down and to lose his Reaper's Scythe extremely early here. 70 seconds on that cooldown, so it'll be back at 40 seconds when he's back up online. Looks like he found Annihilate, though. But I don't think Annihilate is at all scared of the enemy team right now. Team Red, the only way to find him is to end up getting his perfect chain, and that will end up shackling him for good.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like there is going to be something going on down in the bottom here. Annihilate, he's invis. He's picked up by this
middle tower is under attack.
this camp here. Looks like there's something going on here. It is going to be the escape going out. Bloody Nine, he is caught. But Vengeful Spirit's ult just has like no range at the very beginning levels of it, so.
I'll take that.
Oh crap, what am I doing? My mind is elsewhere at this point because it is going to be Rubik going down here trying to get a jump out though, but I think that was just the Ember jump going out there. Bloody Nine just managed to get quite a bit of heroes caught in his veil. It looks like it is going to be Batrider who's going to bring in the Necrophos. They understand he's the top of the net worth at the moment. Rooted up, Annihilate. He's going to get a second root here. He doesn't understand that, but it looks like Necro is going to end up falling indefinitely here. Clean Scream will end up going out. Laposa, he actually Yules does not work actually though. Yules does not disjoint. And Ryu is going to pop a dust just in case. Maybe the Weaver didn't get caught in the relocate, but he did. Yules definitely does not work for dislocating the Vengeful Spirit from the ult of the Underlord. But the main target, who was the Underlord, had indeed fallen, and it looks like they want to go for Zeus now. He's going to be able to jump back though. There's going to be a shrine usage by Bloody Nine here, making sure he gets all that regen.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Annihilate, Invis right on top of their ward here. The sentry is up on the high ground though. Bloody Nine, he doesn't see it. Everybody else knows that Bloody Nine's coming though. The stun's going to be there. A lot of damage going in. The root's going to be there as well. The Yules maybe to save him here. Another root's going to happen though. There is no saving of Bloody Nine here. 407 gold going down there. The Lincoln Sphere is next on the to-do list. Maybe to cancel these roots.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
that Rubik is going to end up just traveling back here. He's got remnants available. He doesn't want a remnant bomb, though. He has Blink Dagger. Creep going around. He's going to try and defuse Jenkins here. Defuse is landed. It's a long defuse, actually. That's longer than Diffusal Blade. So, yeah, that is long. Diffusal Blade is 3.5. Purge is 5 seconds of slow. Batrider trying to escape the hands of Soothes. Underlord TP is coming in. I can't exactly see where it is. It's all the way back here. Okay. So bot tower finally going down, though. Sand King trying to get an engagement. They do find Theo. But it is the lasso. I had to think of the name there. That was end up being used there. They are pinging out that there is a remnant here. It's not a Rubik remnant either. Natural expiration will be that remnant, however. It's now 6-20 at 24 minutes. 12,000 on the Slark, and the highest on the side of the Radiant is still the Underlord, tied basically with the Ember Spirit. So it's a very question mark game at this point, where there's 3 cores to semi-cores that are pretty high on the net worth right now over on the side of Team Red, but Underlord and Necrophos, they always have some tricky things up in their sleeve, especially since W is like some crazy heal now. So it's going to be a little bit cautious there. Annihilate, he's trying to get a back jump on things, maybe to stoke the creep wave. He is going to end up doing that. He's going to staunch this creep wave. It's even the cannon wave, so sieging capability has been reduced massively. Meanwhile, bot tower will be the exchange here. Very limited amount of creeps here. Laposa is going to end up soaking the brunt of the damage. TPing in, coming in from Rubik. The Radiant Courier is going to end up going down. Root's going to be there as well as the slow. Rubik, I don't think you're getting anywhere, buddy. Double Root is going to go out. The Reaper Scythe goes straight down on top of him. His death shall serve. Rubik will fall. But the question is now, do they push in through the mid to end up getting this tier 2? Batrider trying to make a weird 8 symbol on the ground. It looks like a snowman.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For some reason, it's pinged out that the Weaver had sentry wards. I don't know why I was pinged out about that, but the Weaver, he is coming right around, trying to find the Queen of Pain, but the escape is there. Annihilate saying, it's time to go, buddy. Or not Annihilate. Queen of Pain saying, it's time to go. Annihilate acknowledging that time to go call. This is going to be pretty even on the towers exchanges already at 25 minutes. Midas still trying to make some do with what they can here. They're 5-manning much more aggressively. And 5-man rotating much more aggressively than Team Red is at the moment. Was that a gem or a sentry? That was a gem. Is this the traditional Ember build? It is not. Okay, I was wrong, guys. It's definitely not the traditional Ember build. He just went for travels first. This Satyr is actually the only lockdown that Midas really have when it comes to making the aggressive jump here, because these creeps now have like insanely fast move speed. They understand that this Satyr is going to be the death of somebody, though. The blink is going to go out. And creeps will not be there. Necro heal is going to be stolen. Fucking here. Is going to be the cleaning of the creep wave here. The Yules is going to go out, which means the queen is there. There's going to be a lasso. The swap is going to make sure Laposa is not going to die here. But meanwhile, in the backside, we have Weaver, who's broken in the back. He still has spells available. The TP relocate. He's used up in the air. Everyone will get out. But the Sakuchi is going to be the stolen spell from Jenkins at the end of the day. And they know the Underlord ulti is out. It's a really hard character to be fighting against right now, since Underlord has so much removability of the team from the game. Slark looks like he is going to go for a Vanguard by the looks of it. No, yeah, it is the Abyssal Blade into Vanguard. And he already has the Basher there. Jenkins, though, he's going Invis. He's smoked an Invis on top of Theo, so that means there is a Sentry Ward up on this high ground. And the Sentry Ward, it will be dewarded. The Pipe is going to land, or not the Pipe. The Veil is going to go out. The Queen of Pain, Lincoln Sphere has been broken. I believe that was Bardos done. I don't know exactly which one it is, but it's all good. You guys don't have to be so quiet. It's not a professional league, even though it is, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So it's 27.5 minutes at 7:20. Slark still on the top of the net, where TP rotate coming in. Rio trying to make sure Soothe is not going to get that TP. The shackles are not going to land on Sand King. He is going to TP out, though. Weaver also up here in the top to make sure there is some engagement going on, but not going to find it. Jenkins, though, he's going to run right into the lane. He's going to get rooted up immediately. The burn's going to be there. The stun from the Golem. Swapped back into the roots. The Scythe does go down, but it's not the thing that kills him. He actually lives out through it. So Scythe down on cooldown again with no prevailing effort there. Slark, though, he is going to end up pushing out this bottom, though. Suits trying to kill off Annihilate here. The Radiant's not yet built up on the Ember Spirit. The right-click damage is going to be there. Meanwhile, in the mid, it's going to be Laposa trying to go into Monster here. Sand King ult is going to come through, but it's only going to end up getting one. Queen ult will go down as well, but no damage coming out from there. The pure damage ult just not actually doing any damage here. The Radiant Courier is going to be the first thing to fall here in this exchange. The question is, though, all 5 heroes are here. The Rubik is dead, so there's no 5 heroes that can dedicate for this either. Looks like Bloody Nine will end up taking the rune instead of Annihilate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like it's just 5 people in the mid. And they're ready to go ahead and push down this tower. 10,000 even basically on every single other Radiant core underneath the 16, 13, and 11,000 over on the side of Team Red. Team Red defending for their life here, making sure this tier 2 tower does not fall. The root's going to not actually do anything. That is just a disabling root. Make sure there isn't no jump going out by the Bat Rider. He's going to be shackled up as well, so he's just not unable to get anything out there. It will be the Necro who ends up getting the tower destruction there, but it looks like Annihilate trying to look for a pickoff. Sood will just end up TPing out, and no pickoffs available here. They're going to try and capitalize as much as they can. Bloody Nine, they find this Necro. Does not manage to get the dagger off, though. They got everybody up. The pipe is up as well, so the damage will be negated. Bloody Nine really trying his best here to try and deal as much damage as they can to anyone here, especially underneath this arcane rune.
Fly, my pretty, fly.
Worthy tribute.
Oh, hang on. Looks like there's some fight going on here. I don't know who's dying or who's living here. Looks like it is going to be a stun out here. Sand King, he's definitely going down. The Necro Scythe to confirm that kill.
You become feast of the flesh fly.
It looks like Bloody Nine. You gotta... I don't know if I want to let him in. There's going to be a scream of pain going out. Massive team fight going outside the Roshan pit. It seems extremely difficult. The TP rotate is going to be there. It is stolen, though. The Rubik, who's going to end up living? Queen of Pain will end up going down, and the Underlord to fall as well. It looks like much of the disengagement, though. Ryu is going to be able to get out indefinitely, though. Monster will be able to kill off Bardo, but the question is Monster going to be able to get out here? Rubik trying to TP out as many people as they can here. Not going to find it, though. Drag up here, maybe trying to put the Underlord up on the high ground, though. It's going to be Monster definitely going down. The 4-kill streak going to go down as well. Ryu, he is all cut up in this burn. Sand King Invis not going to be able to do anything. Gemma True Sight is on the ground. The Queen of Pain has fallen. Double damage up on the Weaver. Meantime, it will be the ult going down on top of Annihilate. His death will be there, as well as Rubik, who is also caught up in a lot of burn and a lot of stun. He's going to be able to do. He pops down the Scythe on the Sood to make sure he's not going to die any quicker. The Roshan will be going back as a primary plan here. Ryu, the only one to escape, going into a Radiance.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
gift from the goddess.
On here so far. It's 13 and 23. Not really much continuing off of this. Midas, they have a little bit of the advantage now. The Bat Rider underneath the farm of the Ember Spirit, but it's the Bat Rider who's still above the farm of the Underlord. So that's pretty good on them. Sand King getting quite a bit of ults down. All pretty beneficial ones. We can go ahead and talk about builds and the trees here as bot tower goes down as well. Vengeful Spirit, he's going to end up going for what looks like to be the 8 magic resistance. The magic resistance is going to be Jenkins, who steals the burn, so the creep wave is going to die a little bit quicker though. The stun going to be there. Level 9 rooted up. Not going to be able to get any root target off of there. Bat Rider trying to find a target, pinged out. He's going to end up finding the Necrophos. He is shackled up though. The stun is going to be there. Ryu, he's stunning people in the back. Make sure there's no support going out for him though. Looks like Necrophos, he's trying to make sure he's going to live here. He wants to pop the ult on somebody. He tries to pop it on somebody. No, actually, no, that was a Yules. Not going to find any target there, though. It's going to be Ryu. Ends up going down first in this exchange inside their own base. Thews, he's going to try to pop on the monster. He's like, get over to the shrine, boy. You're going to want to live here, especially in our own base. Necro, though, he does have the Aegis. He dies. It doesn't really matter. He'll come right on back. A lot more engagements here. Another burn being stolen by Jenkins. He's going to throw it down, though. The stun going to be dodged out by Bloody 9. Necro, though, taking quite a bit of damage underneath the tower. There's no lasso available. The Abyssal Blade's going to go out. Ember Spirit, he still has the ability to TP on out. Queen of Pain ult is going to go down. Prevent a little bit further pushing here. Aegis could be reclaimed in 2 minutes, though. They could end up taking more engagements, but it looks like Red, they are just going to hang on back. I believe Sand King died twice there. Died in the initial trade and died yet again. The swap's going to be there. Monster, he's going to end up going down to a Necro Scythe. That's a minute and a half with no immediate disable into a team fight, especially since it was up at that time. There's going to be yet another chain going out on top of the Rubik. He is level 15. He's got no HP. Burn will end up killing him off as well. Meanwhile, the Bardo will end up getting the tower in the mid. Annihilate trying to find a snipe target here. Not going to find anything. So it looks like Midas, they understand that they have a massive lead, and they're going to keep on pushing and get these barracks, and most likely end up tagging the second set. They're going to start slowly working their way over to the mid. No, they are just going to relocate back onto a set of creeps. Annihilate will end up killing it in time, though, which means the TP has been disengaged, but I don't think that is the biggest problem here. Queen of Pain getting extremely low. Does manage to blink out, though. The stun is going to be there to prevent any further engagements onto Queen of Pain, however. It looks like TP rotations are going to end up going out.
Illusion.
I think they want to try and go for the shrine. The shrine is up and available, however. Oh no, they want to kill the shrine, actually. It looks like Midas, with the fact that they still are not on the top of the kill advantage, the Slark at the top of the net worth, though. Necro is following at 18-3 and 17-4 out on the Ember Spirits. What exactly is going to go on here? A lot of stuff going on. Huge amounts of damage from both sides of the team. 16-3, 37 minutes. And it looks like it's just really hard for anybody to try and get some good engagements here. We don't know what exactly is going to happen here. Burn trying to clean up this wave here. On the other end, though, the rest of the team is somewhat here. Monster Invis on top of the heroes here. They want to try and stoke this next creep wave. But I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. Underlord has got the Gem of True Sight. Going to go straight down the mid here. And with all the heroes spread apart, and the Queen in the bot trying to get a kill and the tower at the same time, there's not really too much else they're able to do here. TP rotates are going to go out. The fortification going to be expended. You're going to get a stun, but nothing else to come off of that. A zoning and Pit of Malice. Looks like they are going to try and do something here now. Another Pit of Malice stolen. That's what they need. Looks like the rearm is going to be there, though. Sand King ult's going to go down. Necro trying to pop his ult on top of somebody. He's going to be the one to go down here indefinitely. Annihilate, though, trying to get on Laposa. Your escape is no longer available as he is going to actually get swapped out. And Bardo taking huge amounts of damage with a massive amount of agility stolen. Jenkins, though, is going to try and go for this Emperor Spirit. He's rooted up and everything of the sort. Oh, Soothe just barely misses the TP out. He will fall as well. The only one to fall is Batrider. And even then, not exactly that beneficial, though. Team Red, they finally have some sort of advantage. Maybe to press this buyback on the Ember Spirit or not, who knows. There's no damage available, though. The Ember Spirit being their main cause of damage, though. They think they could backdoor this. Annihilate with 30 agility stacks. Maybe we can backdoor it, but the creeps are all just quite a bit far, and they do get it through the backdoor damage. The question is, will they get the top through the back door? Yeah, they'll definitely get top tower through backdoor damage. Actually, they don't need it. The creeps are here, and Bloody Nine will go ahead and veil those up and get this top tower.
Radiant's top tower
Next on the to-do list, most likely the shrines. If not, then the tier 1 tower. This tower has 2.5k gold. I don't know why it says that. The Slark has 2.5k gold going into the Bloodthorn. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the builds here. 16 on the Avenge. He's going to go for 8 all stats, making it a little bit more durable and making it a little bit harder for him to be killed. Will be Annihilate, though. He is going to end up finding Underlord. The damage break is going to be there, but it looks like the rest of the team is also going to be there. Spark, though, rooted up. He's going to be force-stepped out. The Blade Mail going to be popped just in case on Necrophos. It looks like this Rod is actually just going to end up chasing Ryu, giving him a lot of information. Nope. Rubik is going to pop down his Pit of Malice. And they are just going to retreat back to the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
They're like, hang on, Ryu's hitting the base here still. He is going to be able to get out. There is the medallion thrown on top of him. Is he going to have enough time to escape? He's not going to be there. Even the Underlord TP is used to try and see if they can get the kill there. But the Gem of True Sight and the low movement speed on the Underlord is not going to find that kill. Go ahead and talk about the builds. Finally, after I have a brief period of time to talk about them, it is going to be 15% cooldown reduction plus 6 stats and 15% spell amplification. Radiance into the Octarine core on the Ember Spirit. Underlord, however, is going for... Oh, hang on. There is an engagement going on here. The stun's going to be there. Venge is actually swapped out by the ult from the Weaver, but Weaver himself will end up going down. It looks like the rearm was stolen as well. Ardo, Rip being able to interrupt teleports that way. It looks like they want to try and kill somebody here. Laposa, he's got so much HP, and now even more armor, 36, and he's going to pop the burn on top of himself with defensive measures. And the Ember Spirit up in the top lane. It looks like the swap's going to be there. Annihilate, he's going to go on the wrong target. The BKB popped down on perfect timing, actually. He's going to be able to kill off the Vengeful Spirit and maybe live even further here as he's going to get down the Necro. Pretty low HP. He's almost dead here, though. Suits coming around and getting a triple kill on the rest of the supports and Bloody Nine on the other end of the world here. And Annihilate trying to find his way out here. He is going to be discovered due to the fact that this Necro ball is chasing him constantly. Invis is going to go out, though. He is going to let this hit him eventually, right? No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, he let him hit him. Why do I keep on getting those? Good enough.
Double damage.
He's going to be Annihilate, though. He wants to try and get on top of Theo. The buyback from the Queen is going to be used. They know the Roshan is up. Bind. Annihilate is caught up here. It's going to be Travels coming in by Soothes. He's got 9 seconds until he's able to go back into Invis again. 1 second until his ult. He's just going to TP out. There is no route available for this one. 7 seconds left. Nothing can happen.
Worthy tribute.
Sean definitely going down here. The Queen of Pain buyback dedicated for it. Radiant using scan, being able to find some weird lagging thing going on here. Scan to scan. Doing some weird stuff. Alright, items, people, Underlord. Underlord, he's going in for just more ways to make sure that the team is not going to end up dying here. Going for 4 armor, 10 amplification, as well as 100 cast range. Actually, meanwhile, in the bot, it's going to be Soothes, maybe getting caught out by Annihilate. He is going to Remnant out and up, actually. He could have just Remnant up in general. Monster, though, he's going to try and find this engagement. Soothes, don't really have too much else to run, buddy. You got your lift, and everything's going to be there. The root is going to go down as well. Soothes definitely going to go fall here. The buyback, not available, actually. But still, he can still do it. It's still up if he manages to get 200 gold while he's dead, which would be the cause of an enemy shrine falling. So he could have buyback if they get the shrine. Yo, though, he's getting chased out by Bloody Nine. Is he going to be able to find him? The invis is going to be there. Rio trying to... It's just really hard at this point. Team Red is just really shut down after having the lead for so long and so early. Now getting around to the point where it's this high ground defense is the last option. And Team Red, they don't really see many other openings here. Especially since, well, we got the Weaver who's went and helped with Dominator as well. 7 stats and 6 strength up for the Weaver. 10 magic resistance, 6 all stats, and 40 right-click damage for the Necro, making him quite the force to be reckoned with early. Rubik going in for the 150 health and the 60 gold per minute. Meanwhile, the Bat Rider at level 21 going for 15% cooldown reduction, 15% spell amplification, 5%, and 4 more armor. And meanwhile, for the Queen of Pain, we have the meme build going to go and put into play. 70% lifesteal, 200 HP, 12% reduction, and 20 more damage. Meanwhile, though, it looks like Annihilate. He's trying to find Theo. Theo, he could just go invis multiple times. Annihilate, though, he might get caught out by the swarm. Nope, not going to find it. Meanwhile, there is a TP going out here. Jenkins, he's getting low. They got to blow up the creeps now. Let's blow up those creeps. Looks like Soothes is just going to have to stay in the base. The Octarine Core is up and running, as well as his buyback. Now going in for damage. Meanwhile, though, in the mid, there's going to be defense going on. Bloody Nine trying to find a jump here. Actually, it looks like they're trying to turn here. Monster trying to find some sort of engagement. He's rooted, though, still inside that pit. He is going to end up going down using Necro's side. 120 seconds on his buyback, or on his coming back. Normal despawn timer here. Queen of Pain getting extremely low as well. The age is to expire in 2 minutes. Jenkins, though, he is taking quite a bit of damage as well. Is he going to be able to go and live here? No, he will end up going down as well. Buybacks are both available, however, but the rest of the team is here and the buybacks will be expended. Meanwhile, though, Annihilate, he's hanging out in the back. I keep on thinking my computer's lagging, but he's just not moving. He's got buyback available too. It looks like it's getting really hard here. Team Red, they're about to lose the Rubik. That's his dieback right there. No immediate disable for 130 seconds here. A minute and 30 seconds. And Slark, he's trying to find pickoffs in the back here. Soothes, Bloody Nine trying to find some sort of engagement as well. No ult available. The stun is going to be there. Bloody Nine, the root's going down as well. The stun, the ult, the everything, and will be Necro to get another confirmed kill. Rio to end up going down as well to Bardo. Buyback available for him as well. Monster, though, he's taking quite a huge amount of tick damage to creeps here. Buyback is going to be expended. Looks like it's going to be Annihilate trying to go in here. The buyback needs to go down if they want to try and defend it at any way, shape, or form here. Top tower is going to end up going down as well. And Annihilate buying back, trying to get some sort of pick off here. There's nothing else they could really do. Annihilate, he's actually revealed by the Gemma True Sight that's already on the ground. BKB is going to go down as well. Annihilate, let me see any immediate way to fix it here. He's dealing no right-click damage to the right-click hero Raposa, and he is going to actually get swapped into another bind. The stun to go down and Annihilate to fall for 2 minutes. The GG is called by Team Red. Midas to take game number 1. 27 and 29. 48.5 minutes. It is going to be Sand King jumping in to try and get an ult, but nothing's going to happen off of that as Midas Club gain victory number 1. Game number 1 is on the Midas. 27 and 29 at 48 minutes. It is the Queen of Pain core versus the basically the Ember Spirit in the mid. So that is the end of game 1, folks. I hope to see you next time. Game 2 shortly underway.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's actually happening.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It all just happened so fast.
Yes. Yes, it did.
And the timing? It couldn't have been more...
Perfect?
Yes. I just can't keep this inside of me anymore. I want to show the world.
Why don't we show them right now?
This just feels so right. That looks fantastic.
We're always happy to help. Thanks for calling Bluehost.com.
Hey, who are you talking to, sweetie?
Oh, just a Bluehost tech helping me get my website off the ground.
Train experts available to every Bluehost customer 24/7. Sign up today.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games using the worldwide payments and even Bitcoin. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Best esports bets on gg.bet.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's actually happening. This is so exciting. I can't believe it's actually happening.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It all just happened so fast.
Yes. Yes, it did.
And the timing? It couldn't have been more...
Perfect?
Yes. I just can't keep this inside of me anymore. I want to show the world.
Why don't we show them right now?
This just feels so right. That looks fantastic.
We're always happy to help. Thanks for calling Bluehost.com.
Hey, who are you talking to, sweetie?
Oh, just a Bluehost tech helping me get my website off the ground.
Train experts available to every Bluehost customer 24/7. Sign up today.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games using the worldwide payments and even Bitcoin. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Best esports bets on gg.bet.
Hello everybody, this is Party PD, and welcome to yet
5
another
seconds
game of the
remaining.
KOD League Season 2. Game number 2 of Midas Elite Club versus Team
Reserve
Red.
time.
What was that? Oh, you know what? That was the Luna sound being banned. Anyway, thank you so much for coming in for game number 2.
The undying wakes.
Radiant team pick.
And it looks like the bans and picks are already
Radiant
out. It's going to be
team
Shadow
pick.
Demon and Luna banned out by Midas. Meanwhile, on the side of Team Red, they will ban out the Bat Rider and the Underlord. Undying will be the first pickup for Midas Club Elite here, and Weaver to be the second pickup by Team Red, as well as Slardar to follow.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Will be Slardar as the return pickup here. Midas Club
Reserve
Elite.
time.
They're going to dip into their reserve time to figure out what exactly they want to do against this. I mean, the Slardar and the Weaver being picked up fairly early. This could be Team Red doing the support Weaver as well. And the Centaur will be the
Radiant
return
team
pickup
back.
here. So return being the actual name of the game here. Centaur most likely will be going for the level 25 spec, making his return an AoE effect based on, like, well, not an AoE effect, it's an aura, which also affects his heroes. Which I've yet to figure out
10
whether or not
seconds
that would still
remaining.
revolve around Centaur's strength, or is it the strength of the heroes that are
5
also
seconds
affected by
remaining.
return. Who knows?
Reserve time.
Looks like everyone's going to take some time and figure out what exactly the reserve bans will be here. Team Red. Looks like Midas are going for a super strength lineup.
Dire team ban.
Will be the Rubik going to be the first thing on the gameplay here. Team Red will ban out the
10
Rubik
seconds
here,
remaining.
making sure. Oh, it's Centaur War Runner again, who's
5 seconds
who's,
remaining.
other horn is semi-chopped when it looks at the certain direction.
Reserve time.
I'm just telling you guys, all right? I had somebody yesterday. I was talking to somebody yesterday, or not yesterday, Tuesday, about this. When Centaur turns his head to that far direction, like right here, it looks like it's flat, all right? It looks like it is so flat. And I don't know. You guys can go ahead and take that however you want. But I think when Centaur turns his head to that last perspective right there, his horn is like 100% flat.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
And it looks like Timbersaw will be the ban out here from Midas, so they're going to go for a lot of strength. Despite Slardar being able to break down that armor and right-click down with both Weaver and Slardar. And the Ember Spirit from Team Red will be the last ban of Phase 2.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
It looks like
picked.
Mappo will be the last ban out by Midas Club.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Disruptor.
It will be Disruptor as Team Red's support pickup here. The
Dire
reserve
team
time
picked.
already being pretty dipped into here. Midas Club and Team Red both at least under a minute and 15 seconds. Well, at least under a minute and 17 seconds if you want to be super specific. But they have a minute of spare time remaining for their reserve
10
time.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time.
It looks like Lion
Radiant
is actually going to be
team
the other pickup here, and Lifestealer to be the other one.
Dire
So it looks
team
like
pick.
Midas Club did not end up reading that the Lifestealer was going to be the pickup here. So much durability available both on Centaur and Undying.
Ten seconds remaining. 5
So Midas
seconds
Club, they will
remaining.
need to figure something out here to disable this Lifestealer. Underlord being one of the better disables, especially
Reserve
since
time.
Root will pierce magic immunity, but banned out at the very beginning of the stage. So we will see exactly what Midas Club have for this Lifestealer disable-wise, if that is the plan here.
Razor.
They will pick up Razor, so that's a pretty
Radiant
good one as
team
it
back.
pierces. And, does it pierce Rage? Yeah, it does pierce. It pierces spell immunity and cannot be dispelled, so Static Link will be able to sap the damage from Lifestealer in the fights, which obviously will be the main source of allowing him to actually
10
lifesteal
seconds
in the first
remaining.
place. So Midas Club Elite, I believe they have their two supports,
5
Undying and
seconds
Lying, to
remaining.
be those supports. And maybe this is the support Weaver going up by Team Red, as well as Disruptor
Reserve time.
as the other support.
Dire
And Slark will
team
be
back.
the last ban out by Team Red. They don't want Midas to have that last little bit of damage. Would be a practically all melee lineup.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve
Dipping
time.
into the reserve time. They had like 15 seconds left. They just want to
Dire
ban out that
team
Queen of
pick.
Pain. They don't want to give Team Red that last little bit of damage to make sure that the physical abilities plus the pure scream is going to be there. Ursa Bear will be the last pickup from
Radiant
Midas Club
team
here.
pick.
Fairly instant pickup as well, so it was probably on their plans to pick up Ursa. It's actually really good against this Lifestealer and the Slardar if they end up getting an early basher.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And Team Red, they have plenty of time to figure out what exactly they want to do for this last pick here.
Reserve
They have
time.
40 seconds of reserve time to figure out, do they want another core? Do they want this Weaver to be semi-core? Do they want it to be a support? And Team Red, what will they pick in return? They still need a mid by the looks of it, because Lifestealer is definitely not a mid. This could be Ursa Lifestealer mid, but I doubt it as well. It's going to be Razor, most likely, with the Ursa in the safe. Undying also in the safe. Lion Roam with Centaur in the off.
10 seconds remaining.
Team Red, they do have quite a few options here. A lot of
5
durability.
seconds
They actually
remaining.
go for a Venomancer. So this is going to be a very strange one. So it is definitely not Core Veno at this point. Well, it could be a Core Veno. Core Veno or Core Weaver, who knows? Be very interesting to figure out what exactly is going to go on here, whether or not this Weaver is core or the Venomancer will be the core. But we will see that unfurl as we see Team Red going up against Midas Club game number 2 in the KOD League season number 2. I'm your caster, Party PD. Thanks for joining. Anyway, so we're going to go in here. They're doing that strategy phase, that extra 30 seconds to go ahead and figure out where they're going to put what wards and where what people are going to go. You know, do like that pretty much. And then we get the spawn in here in the next like 3 seconds or so. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, I was way off. It's like 10 more seconds, but I'm not going
10
to count down.
seconds remaining.
Oh, look at that. It's 10 seconds. They actually say it. Okay. I'm just being dumb.
5
Being
seconds
dumb.
remaining.
Looks like the lineup is fairly mirrored here as it's agility, intel, raise. So, going to be fairly straightforward with that. We will go ahead as always and start on the side of the Radiant. We have Jenkins playing the Disruptor. Slardar
Prepare
is
for
going to be
battle.
played by Monster. We have Lifestealer, who's going to be played by Annihilate. Venomancer being played by Bloody Nine, so this might be a core Venomancer. And Ryu is on Weaver. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we have Lion being played by Bardo. Razor is going to be played by Sooths. Centaur, Ward Runner, will be played by Liposa. Undying will be played by Theo. And Ursa, who's already out and about, is going to be played by Agane. So, pretty strange picks here so far. Looks like it is going to be a 5-man rotate up to the top to try and get an aggressive smoke going in here. Being pinged out. They want to try and get this first blood, especially against Bardo here, up and alone. Going to go ahead and do up some warding. It looks like it is that smoke that's going to go out here. No stuns or anything spec'd up just yet. It is Bash, or it is Crush that is spec'd up for the Slardar, though. No Shackle, no Wave, no nothing. Weaver doesn't have Invis. They are going to go up and around the corner here. They're going to find Ursa first. They're pinging out. They might see him coming. Get ready for anything. Venomancer, he's here. Are they going to be able to get the Q off on the Ursa, though? 35 seconds. Not able to find it. They do spec up the slow first. They said go for that bot rune. There's going to be nobody there. So going to the bot rune, they will. Centaur to secure it. Looks like the runes will go 2-2 even here unless Ursa and them want to make a charge. Ursa does want to try and contest it, though. It looks like the runes are actually going to go 3-1 at this rate. Unless they could find a way to get to bottom quicker. But it looks like that is not going to be the case. The runes will go 3-1.
The battle begins.
Bloody Nine, the only one to claim.
Is a great
Looks
conductor.
like he will end up being the mid lane here. Venomancer just being a really strange pick in general. Obviously, Alliance, Animal Bulldog, so on and so forth. All those people have done it before. But Venomancer is definitely going to be a different one. I have not seen Bloody Nine play a Venomancer. So this is going to be very interesting. He does manage to get the salve coming in, though, and the salve will also come in for Razor. Damage sap is going to be there. It's actually fairly crucial Actually, hang on. Oh, never mind. Monster actually is going to get stunned up in the top, though. Meanwhile, in the bot, massive amount of damage as well. Annihilate taking huge damage, though. He's not able to get the lifesteal because he went for a slow first. He goes down to Theo actually getting a decay off. And Leposa, though, is getting really low. Jenkins, he does manage to get another pop on him. Will that be enough, though? Another right click's going to be there. Pop will be there. He will die, too. Meanwhile, though, Theo does end up killing Jenkins again. That's or not again, but that is a double kill. And he's actually got 16 total strength stolen already. And it only steals 4 at the beginning, so he's doing really good. 1100 HP in this off lane, 88 damage. Something, not something you want to deal with. Not a force to be reckoned with. Ah! Pings are going out. Looks like Monster, he wants to get this top rune. He is actually going to get stunned. He's not going to get it, though. Looks like another stun trying to get on the Monster here. He's not going to find it. Meanwhile, though, in the bottom, though, Theo does end up going down. Finally, his double kill to be answered. 209 gold. Meanwhile, though, in the bot, Ryu. It's very hard. It's 2-2 even, though. The first blood did end up going to Team Red, though. But it's a really hard lineup for Annihilate to end up getting a lot of damage, though. Theo is going to throw down the totem. He's getting really low, though. He doesn't have a heal yet. Now he will, but he's trying to kill off somebody, though. Theo getting really low. He will end up going down first, though. Annihilate. Oh, gosh. The Rio is going to be able to get chopped down by the Centaur War Wonder Cleave. But will Midas be able to live here? Oh, Leposa, he's trying to get another cleave off. Does not end up getting the kill on Lifestealer, though. Meanwhile, up in the top, another stun going out on the Slardar, though. No slow, though, is going to be able to land. Counter the stream snipers.
Denied.
Definitely not used to using an overlay yet. I'll have to work on that. Slardar trying to make a rotation on the Soothes. Not going to find it, though. He is going to be able to just walk away perfectly fine. There was a shrine poppage somewhere. I heard it, but I don't think it was used. Actually, no, there was a shrine used over here. Most likely the supports to be filled up by that, though. Monster smoked up. He's got his Sithering Speed. What is it called now? It's called Guardian Sprint. What a name, folks. What a name. Guardian Sprint. Guardian Sprint. Okay, looks like they finally got the engagement in the mid, though. They got 4 heroes to have to do it, though, which means they know that the bot is perfectly alone at this point. Lifestealer is going to end up getting engaged upon. Leposa going to be able to drop another cleave on top of him, though. He is going to have to either Shrine or TP back. The Shrine is already down, so most likely the run back is going to be the option here. Ursa having a pretty easy time farming up in the top lane right now. And Bloody Nine, though, he's just having a really hard time fighting Soothes at this point. It's something I want to point out, though, is that it's not just Venomancer losing damage, but it's also Razor gaining damage, which means he didn't actually lose 73. Razor gained not only 73 damage, but he also gained minus 73 damage in the lane, which means he gained basically 146 total damage in the lane. Making it, you know, it's really hard to CS, so Bloody Nine has to rely on his wards to do that whenever he's sapped. So Soothes, he's going for the right build here. He's going 3 into Static Link. And it looks like TP is going to be coming in here with Bloody Nine. He really wants to go on Soothes. There's an ult actually available, though. Bloody Nine getting really low. He's not actually going to die, though. Smooths will end up getting the kill, or end up getting killed there. Bloody Nine and Ryu to end up getting that engagement. Split, though, however, but not exactly preferable. Jenkins. He wants to go on Bardo now. The monster's going to be there. The stun's going to go out. He is actually not going to be able to get the stun off Hex immediately, but he gets the second stun, the glimpse to follow as well. One more right click will confirm, and Rio will end up getting that kill. And pretty easy for them. I want to pay attention a lot to this bot lane. Annihilate having a hard time in the safe lane against this strength, steal, and instantaneous stun lineup.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Annihilate having just an extremely difficult time down in the bot lane. It's not exactly the easiest lane to be doing work in and such. So he, Leposa, he's just, no, he's not going to cleave that wave. He wants to keep his level 3 cleave for when he jumps, or when Annihilate jumps onto him, because it doesn't pierce immunity. It is magic though, so he could interrupt it in time if he wanted to. Rage does go out. Leposa, he's trying to look for a stun. The ult is there if he wants to turn. I just wanted to stay silent for that one. Everybody knows that taunt is just one of the more annoying ones. It is going to be Centaur trying to get charge out, though. Leposa, he is actually able to get out from the disruption field magically. And Theo, he throws down his totem. He's trying to heal the totem, though. He will end up going down. The Ursa TP'd in, too, so it's not exactly... No, the Ursa is still up in the top, though. Theo, he's getting really low, but he manages to get another double steal off to live. Ryu gets away as well. Both extremely low HP. Ryu and Theo... Or no, Ryu and Theo. Gosh, it's really hard because they're two very close names. They both managed to get out, though. Meanwhile, up in the top, Ursa trying to make a dive on a monster. Monster, no mana for stun unless he does his wand charge. And he will just disengage from that. Wand charge, probably not enough anyway. He heals 15 plus 6, so 65 plus 5 to 30, 70, 90. No, yeah, he did have enough if he wanted to end up using up his wand charges to stun, but not exactly that beneficial, I guess. Looks like Ryu and Jenkins will end up healing back up in the back shrine here. And Soothes, he's trying to go on Bloody Nine here, sapping as much damage as they can. So Soothes, he's definitely not going to be able to live here. The Glimpse trying to glimpse back the Undying all the way back to base, though. Bardo, the only one left, but no Glimpse to put him back into the circle, though. Meanwhile, in the bot, it is going to be Leposa finally adding some pressure to this tower, and Annihilate getting destroyed by the Ursa up in the top. One more right click will do it and does not manage to find it. This is a salve. This is like the third salve in a row that Annihilate has had to use. It sounded like it got interrupted. No, it was a wand. I don't know what was used, actually. I didn't see it. But I'll worry about that later, though. Midas, Leposa will end up going down to monsters down in the bot. An immediate stun with his ult. Just so much magic. Not even magic damage, since the crush is physical damage, and his ult, it reduces the physical damage coming in Visrune on Undying. It's level 2 totem. And it looks like Theo, they're getting ready for something, though. Bardo trying to find an aggressive stun, not going to find it. There's a Centaur coming in. This is the life stealer. They're trying to get the jump on him, though. It is Centaur stun going out. Annihilate's going to go and try and turn here. Rage is spec'd up, though. They want to try and kill off somebody here. They are going to go for Jenkins. The field only slows them temporarily, as Leposa will end up getting Jenkins with a double edge. Looks like that totem is still up and alive. They said it's the main reason why they probably ended up losing a fight or a hero there is because of that. They weren't that heavily affected by that totem, but still, it was there. Shrine up in the Dire side here. Everyone's going to be able to heal up all nice and dandy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It looks like they're just going to try apply pressure here. This is the support Weaver going in for the Medallion of Courage. So, not too surprising there. Looks like the level 1 Roshan attempt is going to be done. Disruptor. Actually, Ursa probably could have stayed in there because nobody knew that he was in there. No smoke, no nothing, making sure that he was going to be detected. And now they'll just leave that illusion rune in there. Make sure that no one is going to get back in there. Vladimir's is going to be the pickup item here for Ursa as he is building into it now. Most likely it's Vladimir's. He's got a headdress and he's got the Morbid Mask, which now costs 1,200 gold instead of 900. So A little bit more difficult for some off-farming carries here that use lifesteal to farm to obtain said farm now, since it's an extra 300 gold. Made quite a difference. Made quite a difference. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It just made such a huge difference, actually, adding 300 more gold onto the Morbid Mask, making it immediately harder to do anything for anyone. Looks like they want to go on Annihilate. The stun's going to be there. It's going to be a Hex first, then the stun to follow to make sure there is no Rage going out there. And Leposa's actually going to get the kill yet again with the Centaur Warrunner double edge instead of the Ursa. But just 4 more gold. He will have his mask. And looks like there is another engagement going on here. Theo, he's trying to get out. He's trying to decay as much damage as he can here. One more right click will end up killing off Theo here. Monster, though, is definitely going to be the one to trade here. As a 3-man disruption is going to go down. Only 2 caught in it. Razor is actually taking quite a bit of damage, but not enough as, not as much as Ursa, though, getting slowed up in every way, shape, and form. They want to use the Shrine, and Shrine they will. All the heroes coming right back up to almost near full HP and near full mana. It's quite outstanding, actually. It looks like Ursa is just not running around with a Blink Dagger just yet. The Courier coming in, giving his Vladimirs, and Ursa trying to, not Ursa. It's going to be Weaver trying to deal damage here onto the rest of the team of Midas in the bot lane, but this 3 durable hero lineup is pretty scary. Looks like this bot tower is definitely going to go down here. Fortification not expended for it. It was already so low, it wasn't even worth the time. In fact, it was probably not up. No, they do have it, so not worth the time. We do see that Ryu is relocating around. Leposa does scout it out, as well as the rest of the team who's coming in here. Bardo, Invis, he's trying to get on top of Ryu here. They're not going to find anything just yet. It is 10-6 at 12 minutes. We can go ahead and switch to the net worth as we see the Ursa and the Centaur running at the top of the net worth. Speaking of Centaur, it is going to be the stun going out and dead. Theo to end up getting a kill there from the Lion ult, actually. So quite devastating, that immediate burst damage there. Weaver, no rearm, no nothing. You can't come back from that one. Unless you wanted to buy back and rearm all the way back into the tower and die again. That is completely up to you. Blink Dagger going to be picked up for the Slardar finally, but it looks like a relocation is going to go into the mid. A glimpse, causing one hero to head back from his global TP. Glimpse, such a pretty strong ability. It has actually 3 specs into it already. 18 seconds. The Radiant's going to use Scan. They read it perfectly. They're like, Midas is coming back around for another jump on us. We got to get ready for anything, though. Bloody 9, they are going to throw down a ward. Bardo, that interrupts the blink if he had it. It looks like Bardo is going to be the main one caught in the storm here. Oh, nope, 3-man stun, plus the Annihilation Bomb will go down as well. Silence as well is going to go down. Theo is not going to be able to get the totem off. Leposa, he's taking quite a bit of damage. He's getting jumped on by the rest of the team. Monster does not manage to get the stun off Leposa, though he's, the Fenno ward blocks him off perfectly, and it will be Centaur going down as well. Annihilate to claim a double kill. 230 gold. That was definitely beneficial, but still, Aegis has actually cut. The Roshan has actually gone down. Ursa getting the Aegis secretly while nobody was watching, and meanwhile the bot lane already being pushed in by 3 range creeps in the bot, so they do have to figure something out here. The fortification being expended to stall the time here. Annihilate will end up being the first to TP home. They're dying. They're not going to be able to get that deny, though. Bardo had a different thing in mind. With the glimpse that's going to take Undying not all the way back. Let's just take him back a couple steps. And they're saying the Shrine is up. Bloody 9, I'm going to use it. No, he's not. He needs the mana, though. He wants to wait for everybody else. The Weaver support having quite a somewhat of an impact here. Weaver at 4-7. Looks like a lot of the Radiant heroes are all tied up with each other at 4-9, 4-8, 4-7. Even here with the Razor running at 4-8 as well. But of course, we can't ignore the fact that Centaur Warrunner, as well as the Ursa, he's running at 5,400. My tongue is twisting. As well as Ursa running at 6.8. Blink Dagger shortly underway. Actually, it is going to be picked up right now. Most likely going to take place of the Orb of Venom. No, it will take place of the Raindrop. So less burst damage going out from there. Monster, he's trying to swim on in here. It looks like there's nothing really going on there. Monster, he's trying his best to figure out what's going on. Or not Monster. It looks like Midas are trying to figure out what's going on here. But this is exactly how Team Red started out last game. They had a heavy advantage, and then all of a sudden they just got swarmed and destroyed by the rest of the team here. It is going to be Theo. They're going to get the stun, the slow, the everything. Bloody Nine trying to make sure he's going to be able to live here, but not going to happen. Meanwhile, in the mid, Bardo to go down to annihilate. Ult not being dedicated for that one, though. But it looks like this top lane will end up getting destroyed here. The Venomancer going down. Bloody Nine, the carry for a support Lion. Probably not exactly the most ideal trade here. Raposa, he's got a lot of HP already. The Crimson Guard as well as a PMS. So he's running around with a lot of damage resistance.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like Life Stealer. They're trying, looks like he's going to go into the Echo Saber. So the standard Life Stealer build. I guess at this period of time we can go ahead and talk about the builds that are going out and about on each heroes here. We have Disruptor. Looks like he's just going for more support stuff. So wards, travels, so on and so forth. What's coming in the courier? That's for Slardar, actually. And Slardar has a Blink Dagger. He got a Wind Lace that just came in. So more movement speed, more attack, basically, more quickness. Life Stealer, as we already talked about, he is going for the Echo Saber. Bloody Nine, he is going for... I don't know what he's going for. I want to say a Vladimir's, but I doubt that. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, Jenkins, he's going to throw down his ult, Panic ult. He's not going to be able to get anybody to a monster. He wants to try and get on Suze. Suze has a haste rune, though, so look at all those buffs and debuffs. That's so many. Suze is going to be able to kill off Bloody Nine. He's not really that slow. Annihilate to fall as well. Team Red not really looking too great here in this team fight. Monster is going to go down to the right clicks of Soothe because he's got a haste rune. And that is 3 kills going to the way of Razor. And that haste rune is actually super beneficial. Made it to where he was able to basically destroy everybody with no slowing being a problem there. Ryu's going to take a little bit of a peek from the Ursa there. Reset those Fury swipes. Looks like they're just going to wail out here. The mid tower going half and half HP here. They did end up fortifying it, so the defense is something they would want to do, but it looks like the fall will be there. Soothes will end up claiming that tower as well. So Soothes got quite a bit of kills in that team fight, putting him up to 7-7. Above the net worth of the Centaur War Runner, who is having problems farming this camp. P2 is going to end up going for Blink Dagger. Against popular belief, Blink Dagger was actually a normal item for Centaur. I say that because a lot of people tend to build not support on him anymore. They tend to go like carry, so it's like E-Blade and stuff like that. So this is the traditional Centaur build. Well, not this, because that's not Centaur, but this is the traditional Centaur build. Going in for durability, damage, let the towers hit me so they can fall quicker, and then he's also the initiator, so he's going to end up going for stuff like that. Blink Dagger shortly underway. He's going to TP in on top of Soothes. He had one more right click to death. So it looks like at the same time, Laposa, he's also really low. Oh, no, everyone's here. Double stun's going to go out. Looks like Slardar is going to be the first to fall. The stun's not going to be able to go out there. Annihilate trying to get Rage off. He's go down as well. The Shrine is available. They want to use it. Laposa is okay HP, but the Shrine will be the poppage here. No problems with that. So it looks like Midas, they're having a-okay time with relocating as much as they are. They did manage to not lose. They did not lose the Undying. He TP'd out just in time. And actually, he didn't. Did he TP out? Somebody TP'd out. And then somebody came back in. I don't know. I'll worry about that later. That's not the matter here. Soothes is about to go ahead and jump on Jenkins here. He is going to try to get the Glimmer. One more right click will kill him, though. The Creep's almost getting the kill, though. That was a crit on that big wolf. He actually would have been denied.
Dire's bottom tower
This is quite unfortunate as we see the Veno question mark is support or not is the question here, but it is going to be probably just a Veno support here. Is the Slardar? Yeah, no, it is Veno support. No, it's not actually. What is this Venomancer? Okay, no, Venomancer is a support now. Weaver was planning on doing not carry at the very beginning. He went for support stuff, and it looks like Bloody Nine having a hard time in general is going to give that role over to the Weaver. And the only thing Weaver will probably do is just go and do aggressive wards. He is going to go straight into a Maelstrom. Centaur War Runner, he is going to find the Weaver, though, or the Weaver is going to find him. Looks like there's a lot of pinging going out here. They try to push out this lane. Why didn't you do that? Well, that's why. Venomancer is here now. So meanwhile, there's going to be Monster just running about here. Force Staff going to be the next item for him as well. Let's see, it's 20 minutes. It looks like there's going to be an engagement on Bardo here. He doesn't know it just yet. The Blink's going to be there to dot the everything, the damage to follow. His death will be shortly swift, as his life was worth 343 gold. Most likely doing some aggressive warding. He does have wards on him, so yes, the aggressive warding was the plan, but did not happen. Desolator is going to be the pickup for Ursa here, since our War Runner calling the Courier, making it do a weird loop-de-loop, as well as BKB next on the to-do list for the Ursa. Let's go ahead and talk about items here. We have the Disruptor, who's not yet level 10, but he is down in the bot here, about to get
Radiant's
level 10.
top tower is under
Not actually, he
attack.
was nowhere near the creeps, so level 10 not going to happen anytime soon. Actually, hang on, in the mid. Soothes, maybe not going to find an engagement there. He does find the infested creep,
Radiant's
though. He's
top
going to
tower
take a
is
little
under
bit here,
attack.
but not going to be
Dire's
able to do
bottom
any
tower is
significant
under
damage
attack.
here. Top tower being attacked as well, but meanwhile, in the bot, Ryu and Jenkins getting that tower as well. Top tower most likely to fall for Team Red here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Looks like the bot tower has fallen. It looks like Suze is going to end up TPing all the way back. They don't really know what to do about that, though. So Midas, they're just going to go ahead and focus
Dire's
out
bottom tower
this
is under attack.
this shrine here. TP rotation is actually going to be dedicated for that. The Weaver's going to TP in, but it's just the Weaver. But the rest of the team shortly to follow. Monster coming up behind them. Are they going to be able to find an engagement here? Nope. Sense our charge will be the disengage from that engagement, though. So let's go ahead and talk about the items yet again. The Echo Saber still not up for the Lifestealer, but he did manage to spec into his 5 all stats. Meanwhile, for the Venomancer, he did go for the 20 movement speed, so support is the thing that he is doing. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, no, actually Weaver is still on their team. It is going to be the 6 strength. Actually, looks like there might be something going on here. Jenkins trying to find a pickoff, not going to find it. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, Ursa, he's getting jumped upon by the rest of the team here. He is going to try and get out here. I don't know where he's going to end up going, though. Bardo comes in, trying to get a jump. Blink is not going to find any targets, though. At the same time, all of Team Midas is here now. The silence is going to go down. Ursa to fall first. Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the world, Jenkins is actually getting right-clicked down by Bardo, but not going to bring anything back. Ursa will end up buying back. Maybe to try and get some more counter-engagement kills here, though. It's going to be the Venomancer ulti being popped. Mostly defensively, though. There's no damage coming off of this ult. It will be the, oh gosh, Disruptor still ends up going down there. Bloody 9, though, does end up getting 1 kill. It was on the Disruptor Suits. To kill off the Disruptor, on the other hand, though, Ryu, he really wants to go on Suits here. He's getting really low HP. He's got no attack speed, and that's actually everybody dead on Midas so far, as well as the buyback that went out by the Ursa. So that's actually something that Team Red have been trying to look for quite some time. And finally, they have it. Let's look at that gold graph. It is a 5,500 gold switch going straight over to Team Red, with buyback being expended from the Ursa. So the BKB is now even on a longer process.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So it's not exactly that great. They do know that the Roshan is up now, and they want to try and prevent the taking of it from the Ursa, but there's no way. Actually, look at the millions of sentry wards that were thrown down here. It looks like Team Red, they want to shrine up, and then they want to go ahead and pop in there. Ryu not going to get the brunt of that regen, though. Bloody 9, TPing from Shrine A to Shrine B to get max regen capability. Desolator has now been picked up on the Ursa. It was shown last fight, but it wasn't used really last fight. It will be this Roshan that is going to end up going down here. No wards to really scout it. All sentry wards, actually. 1, 2, 3 sentries. But not a single observer to find out where exactly everybody is. In fact, there's no observer here either. So it will be the Roshan going down to annihilate, though. Are they going to find an engagement? They pop the Shrine defensively. Give the Ursa some more mana regen, but not going to find anything off there. It is going to be a smoke into Bloody 9. It looks like it is going to be Venomancer. That is going to be the immediate trade here. Bloody 9 to fall yet again. Aghanim Scepter next on the to-do list, though. He wants to keep his gold for the buyback. And the buyback he will do. Slardar working on, I don't exactly know just yet, but he could go into Crimson Guard, but I doubt that's going to be the pickup here. Most likely some more mobility. But he doesn't have it linked in the shop, so I can't tell you what he's doing, because I don't know myself. Lion, he's got his Blink Dagger, no Arcane Boots or anything like that just yet. He might go into the Mech Greaves, who knows. At this point, he could just go into more mobility as well, going into a Force Staff, or going into something else afterwards. Razor going in for the damage. The S and Y, I don't know if it's still on his to-do list. Actually, it looks like the Courier is bringing that in now. Yes, the S and Y on his to-do list here. One of the few characters that still benefit from having that brawly item. And then Centaur, he is going straight for the heart, so durability into a Blink Dagger, so on and so forth. The Gem of True Sight going to be picked up for the Undying next, and Ursa, as we said before, is going for the BKB. With his buyback down, he does need to be able to withstand the fights a little bit longer. And a little bit, yeah, just a little bit longer and a little bit more durable, a little bit more damage. Ursa, one of the good heroes that benefit from a BKB. Obviously, since it is a strength item, it'll give him damage. Team Red running at 20 and 17 at this point. It is 26.5 minutes with Razor running at the top net worth, with the Centaur being fought for the net worth at the same time, with Ursa at 11.8 and the Weaver at 10.6 and the Venomancer at 10.5, with the Undying as the last. Basically, the Dire is doing pretty dang well right now for their overall net worth and farm. BKB is going to be next for the Razor as well. Level 3 ult spec'd up. We could talk about the talent trees, but it looks like there might be a defense going up here in the top. But it looks like, yeah, Monster is coming in. He's got the Infest as well as a Force Pike, actually. So it's not exactly the usual item you would see on the Slardar. Getting maximum attack range as a melee hero doesn't work. It looks like the Shrines are going to be focused out. They know that at least Midas have 2 of their heroes in the bot lane. 3 now, soon to be revealed. Undying to go ahead and click on it. The top tower will end up falling. Bloody 9, let's just hit this sucker because they're not here.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Top tower to fall and the Aegis to be reclaimed in 2 minutes. TR know they need to go ahead and do something here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks like they are going to go ahead and take the initiative here. There is no Desolator up just yet on anyone on the side here. Annihilate. Got no damage to follow it though. His Armlet going into the Maelstrom. Going to be the pick here. Bloody 9, he is going to Midas up this creep, and he is going to infest in the monster. Are they going to end up taking this engagement though? Bloody 9 just going to bait the creeps through all of his little Venom wards. And looks like they want to still focus on getting some of these tier 2s. The Maelstrom and the Aghanim Scepter is up on the Weaver, so Ryu is still going for a somewhat of a support build from this Weaver, going into the Aghanim Scepter for that sweet refresh on whatever hero he decides.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Maelstrom's going to be picked up for the Lifestealer here, as the Ursa's now back in the mid here, so it will be the Maelstrom that's going to be picked up here. And looks like they want to get an engagement on Bardo in the bot. Venomancer, not Venomancer, Weaver, Invis on top of Bardo. He has an Observer and a Sentry, so wherever he's going to place it, he's going to place the Observer first. Jenkins, he will find Bardo first. Who's going to end up winning this ward-off fight, though? Ryu is actually right on top of somebody else. He is going to be glimpsed back. Swarm will contact, and that death is definitely going to happen there as TR. Monster's going to go ahead and jump on in there and just destroy them. Monster, though, he's trying to find a target. Does not get the dot off of Soothes. Saying there might be a ward there, too. Who knows where these wards are anymore. It's going to be the Gem of True Sight still up on the Undying, though. Looks like they still wanted to take out these tier 2 towers. So Ryu is going to work on cleaning up this next wave. Aegis now expiring, so it looks like they are going to have to play a little bit more careful here. The Lifestealer
Dire's bottom tower
going to go for the
is under
Skull
attack.
Basher next instead of the Desolator.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But this bot tower is definitely going to go down here.
Dire's
30 minutes in, and the... Oh, wait, right. Freaking Team Red have actually no outer towers and no shrines left outside of the base shrines. So Midas still having somewhat of the advantage here at 14,000 on the Razor, 13.8 and 13.3 out on Ursa and the Centaur. With the Weaver, who was starting out as support, is now top on the network. least it wasn't an ult dedicated for it. Razor Illusions pushing out the mid. They're not Midas Illusions, they're not Manta Illusions though. There's going to be the BKB next on the to-do list for the Slardar here. So we did go into the Force Pike. And he's got a Windlace. So we don't know exactly what he's going to pick up just yet. But it looks like Ursa, he's just going to... He's got his BKB. He too will go into a Basher now. Undying, calling in some item of some sort. To him, most likely he's just going to be some more wards, some sentries and such. It's actually the Courier going to scout out if there's any overhead wards. But not going to find any just yet. He will find this one in lane if he walks over it, though. Roshan, it's got a while until it's back up. You can see the respawn timer is still glowing. Don't know exactly when the respawn time is just yet, just by looking at that, but I can't predict the times. It was up a minute ago, but of course I don't remember. There was like a minute ago. Duh. Weaver still going to go into that Aghanim Scepter despite transitioning into a carry. The Radiant carries and just Radiant heroes in general having a really hard time getting farm up against the 3 Dire heroes that are leading in CS right now, making their rush through the bottom lane.
Gold for me.
Undying continually just going down his taunt. And the wards, defensive and offensive, are going to be destroyed by the Ursa in the bot here. No ward on that top ground. There. They will just rot it just in case to find it, but nothing there. Meanwhile, the rest of Team Red are going to end up pushing into the top. The Aghanim Scepter built up on the Venomancer. Next on this to-do list will end up being the Scythe of Ice. So it looks like Venomancer, still a support, still buying support items, is still also on the top net worth. So it's a very questionable lineup so far, as we don't exactly know which hero is support, with the Weaver having so much gold and the Lifestealer not having so much gold. I'm not saying Lifestealer is a support, but I am saying Lifestealer has no gold compared to the rest of the team, except for Slardar. Obviously, he is at only 9.9, and the Disruptor only at 5.5, which means, gosh, the Disruptor has like no items. He's running around with a Gem of True Sight on. So we wait here in the patient times. There's not really too much else we can really talk about in this pause period of time. We could talk about the new builds that are going up here. It's 60 gold per minute picked up on the Disruptor. 175 mana and 200 HP that was picked up for the Slardar. The Lifestealer went for more damage as well as 5 in all stats. 150 cast range for the Venomancer, and Weaver going for 25 more damage. So it's fairly difficult. This Weaver going from like a support to a not a support to still a support. Having a really hard time keeping up with the farm here. 175 health picked up for the Lion Razor. 30 more attack speed and 150 cast range, which means the static link is even crazier. Centaur War Runner going for the 10 evasion instead of 10 magic resistance, which is very viable. The magic resistance or the magic damage that he would take would be pretty much extremely slow, especially since a pipe might be the next in his to-do list, especially with this cloak in hand. Undying had ended up going for the 90 gold per minute. Is very strong item for him despite having no plans. He is actually going to go for the pipe. And Ursa is going for 15 more movement speed, over 250 health, 5 more armor, and 25 more damage. It's still a very questionable lineup here. Who is the support and who is the carry? It's Bloody 9. He's running at 1306. And the Weaver running at 1308. Or not 1300, but, you know, 13.8 and 13.6. They all have a lot of gold. And meanwhile, the Lifestealer just not really having that much gold himself. He did not end up going for the Desolator, because maybe the Weaver was going to end up building into it, but it looks like it was just straight into the Maelstrom Mjolnir. And nothing else to follow up after that. Maybe the Slardar to build it after BKB, but I doubt that is the plan. As the gold and all that is very slowly trickling in for the side of Team Red. I don't know exactly what to talk about at this point. I talked about everything I could. Midas, they claimed game 1, so they do have the game advantage. Obviously, Team Red, I know a little bit of people in Team Red. Obviously, everyone knows who Bloody 9 is at this point. But not really too much else to follow up with that. Sorry, guys, I alt-tabbed for something. I alt-tabbed for something. So, brief time. Obviously, 21 and 17. This pause still holding after a couple minutes. The line to DC again, apparently. Came in, DC'd again. So, we're waiting ever so patiently for this return. Guess we can go ahead and look at all this other stuff. There's a lot of kills. Weaver's got 6 in the, actually, they're not really that bad for kills. Obviously, the supports. Ursa only has 1 kill, actually. That is very strange. I've already selected on Ursa. Yeah, Ursa's only got 1 kill. Okay, cool. Are they back? I can stop talking about random stuff. I don't know what to talk about. Oh my gosh, we're not done yet. Well, they said go. So it looks like go is the key here. Quite a long game. That was like 4 minutes of pause time. Yeah, it was actually 4 minutes of pause time in this game. So that took a long time for that one to be over. Looks like Soothes. He is going into the Shiva's guard. I guess I didn't talk about item productivity. There's still the Maelstrom going out on the Venomancer, or on the Lifestealer. It's gonna be the Scythe of Vice still picked up for the Venomancer. Weaver, I don't know yet. That is. Lion, looks like he might do a Yules. He's got a ring sitting in his inventory. Razor, he's going for the Shivas. We already talked about that one. Centaur, he's got the heart. Might as well just build another one, right? Undying is going into the pipe, using the taunt again. It seems to come off every single time I go to him specifically. And the Ursa is going for the Basher.
Gold is a great conductor.
And we're waiting ever so patiently here. There's a bunch of other stuff that could be happening, like the ending of this game, but that's not something that can be achieved very easily here. They want to fight off this Roshan, or they want to get a pick off here, but it's proven to be very difficult. Roshan back up. Undying has scouted out. Rotating Soothe is going to end up going to the bottom to clean up the wave. He's 2, still has his Midas. Are they going to leave that Roshan up and running, though, is the question. They do have the rest of the team smoked into it. They saw that that ward was there. There is no ward there. And it looks like this Roshan. Definitely going to be the case here. Laposa, he's invis. He didn't get anybody. He actually finds Jenkins. Does he go on Jenkins alone? He does go on Jenkins alone here, but the whole team is going to throw out stuff instead. Looks like Slardar is going to be the first one to be bashed out here. It looks like it's going to be the Ursa trying to kill off Bloody 9 in the offhand here. Not finding a target he could hit, being kited around fairly effectively. Monster, though, coming in. He gets the stun off of the bash. Meanwhile, Bloody 9 does kill Bardo off of just poison damage. And they want to go for this Roshan, though. Bloody 9 does get the dot on Laposa. Ryu is coming in as well. He gets the Sakuchi damage on him, trying to bait that stun out. And we don't know exactly what's going on here in this team fight just yet. Laposa getting okay low HP. Ryu is gonna relocate back though. Now the engagement's coming in there. Monster to get the jump off and Annihilate to go down immediately with no damage available on top of the Midas. End up turning and absolutely destroying that. Ended up destroying this Slardar and the poor Lifestealer nigh immediately. And the Roshan most likely to go to the Ursa. And he's got a slot for it. He can trade out the Vladimirs. Generation Rune picked up, though. It is denied immediately. Weaver does relocate back in time, though. Disruption field going out there. Soothe popping his ulti for defense. They just want this Roshan. They don't want it to go down. Not even to another Venom Ward to get the claim kill off of it, though. Meanwhile, though, Jenkins will end up going down to Soothe.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Immortality.
And it's actually Razor who claims the Aegis, the cheese, to the Ursa. The gem on the ground, the Undying to take it back. The pipe still the #1 plan here for this Undying build-up. They did manage to get plenty of kills off that engagement, bringing their kills back up from 17 to 21. And Midas, they're about to knock on the front door of the enemy team. Centaur going for a Force Staff by the looks of it also. Lepoza not actually even going to hit the tower here. He's just going to go ahead and take a bunch of hits to the face. Tower's doing a lot more damage. Monster's jumping in. The perfect Silent Storm's going to be there. Everything's going to go down all at once, but at the same time, everyone is able to get out. Annihilate, trying to get some right-click damage on the Soothe. Lepoza in the background, slowed up to all Oblivion. It will be Annihilate to go down. The buyback available. Soothe trying to take as much damage from Mew. He's got quite a bit here. The Aegis also still up and running. He will end up losing the Aegis. Lepoza, though, also going to die as well. Trying to get the cleave off. Not going to get any kills off of that Soothe. He's going to be chased up here. The slow is going to be there. No, Jenkins actually goes down to a wave. The Razor will end up going down as well. It's a 5-man wipe on the side of Midas. And the only thing that came off was, what, the buybacks? And they did end up losing the tower, but they can easily push down this mid with only 2 buybacks available. The Lion, though, and the Undying come back fairly quickly. They can't take the Roshan, though. They will take this mid tower that's next on the to-do list. Will be all the items going to be built up here. The Aghanim Scepters proving to be fairly useful. Weaver can now build into that Desolator if he wants to, though. Backdoor damage, or backdoor tower. They could actually do it even if their creeps didn't show up, so that will be a death there. The question is, are they going to end up pushing into the next wave? Ryu to lifesteal up from the sapped creep. Looks like they are going to continue to push in here. Trying to force at least one of the 2 buybacks. Bardo going to get a stun, but only on the Slardar initiation combo. And that totem is definitely proving it very difficult for Monster to get a jump engagement here. Double Hex. Stun's going to go out immediately out on the Undying. His death will serve. Shrine Pop is going to try and save him there, but at the same time, it's going to be Annihilate taking 8 stacks of the lifesteal. 8 stacks of the Fury Swipes, though. Rearm is going to bring him back to full HP. Lepoza is going to be dotted up. Looks like it's going to still be a jump in there, but nothing else to come off of it. Will be the field going down, though. Lepoza trying to stun somebody out here. Ursa, he does have the cheese, though. They can still re-engage. All their heroes still alive. And they are just going to go straight for these shrines instead. Finally being able to put some table pressure onto this game. Team Red will go ahead and destroy the shrines. And most likely build some more damage items on the team. Rage going to be used up, I think, defensively, right? Yeah, enough to just life steal up. And the question is, are they going to go to the next shrine? Looks like that's not going to be the case, though. It is going to be Ursa. He does sell the cheese. Or did he? Did he give it to Centaur? He gave it to Centaur. Okay, I thought he sold the cheese. 500 gold, though. It's not a bad idea, but I have not ever once seen somebody pick that up.
Invisibility.
Go ahead and see here. Disruptor is going into the Aghanim Scepter. Getting clipped, actually, by the Arctic Blast of the Shiva's Guard. It looks like Jenkins, though, he's definitely not going to be able to get out of Centaur charge. It goes through the trees. The Centaur has an Aghanim Scepter. So, very, very good there. Centaur being able to just mow into the trees there. It actually destroys the trees, something I never really knew about it. Because I never see Centaurs go Ags. So, Disruptor is going to build into the Aghanim Scepters. Slardar going into the BKB still. He actually gets the Infest right on top of Ryu, but he's on his own team, so it doesn't matter. We'll be able to get out, though. Lifestealer is still going for that Mjolnir. Venomancer, he does have the Shiva's Guard. What are we going to see next? Most likely the Force Pike with the Force Staff. And Weaver, it's got a crap and a half ton of damage, but will there be a Desolator, or will there be something else? Meanwhile, on the other side, we have the Dire going for the... Well, he does have the Yules now, so there is that going out for him. Razor going in for the Assault Cuirass. And is this another Assault Cuirass actually going out for the Centaur? So 2 ACs. Okay, no, he switched to Scotty. So, oh wait, no, I was reading that run. It was Razor who was doing it, right? So that's 7. No, yeah, Razor was going to do that. Switched to a Scotty. And the Assault Cuirass is going to be built up for the Centaur. The Undying, still trying to finish up that pipe. I believe it's actually in the Courier. No, it's not. So he's trying to finish that pipe. And Ursa going into the Abyssal Blade. So, looks like the smoke is going to be used up, not scouted out. They just want to get some aggression here. Suits moving at 550 speed, the new max move speed. And they you almost right-clicked on that little guy there. Doesn't grab the rune either.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Posa the only one that's revealed in the lane right now. Everyone else all smoked up. Centaur, I really want to see this. This gain returns aura or +1 hoof stomp duration is the question. What people will actually end up doing here. Hoof stomp already stunning for 275 and make it 3.75 of a hoof stomp stun, but I really just want to see the return aura ability being the pickup here. Go ahead and talk about the trees here. We have -30 respawn time for the Disruptor. Slardar going in for the 200 health still. He's not level 20, so he didn't pick up a new one yet. Lifestealer went for the 15% evasion, coming off for the level 20 perk. And the Bloody 9 went for 75 more damage for his 20 perk. And Weaver going for 15 more agility for his 20 perk. Meanwhile, Lion also went for less respawn time. Plus 14 static link steal is the level 25 perk up for Razor. So that means it steals 42 plus 15. 42 plus 14, so that is math. That's 56. I had the math there. I'm not good at that. That's what that is. Centaur hopefully is going to go into the gains return aura, so I can see the see how it goes with that and such. So then on top of that, he did end up going for the 15 more strength for the obvious reason that strength is his return ability. Level 15 spec for Undying is at 300 health, and the Ursa going for the movement speed. We already saw that one as his level 20 perk.
Gold and
So,
sweet.
game is all calm and quiet at 29 kills with Team Red with some sort of advantage on the table now with the Venomancer running at 22. Most likely going into... I'm surprised he didn't pick that up first to reduce the mana cost and the cooldown, but whatever. We have Venomancer going into... I don't know whether or not it's going to be carry or support. At this point, I'm still confused as to who's the carry and who's the support on this side between the Weaver and the Venomancer. But it looks like Weaver going in finally for that Desolator. I don't know what exactly is going on here. The game is so passive at this point. At 44 minutes. I don't know exactly what's going on. Looks like they are just going to have a creep wave fight off here. Centaur going up for more durability. The Assault Cuirass still on the to-do list. Although the Desolator not yet revealed in a team fight yet from the Weaver. Trying to find a scout there. This Decay is not going to find anything. They want to try and catch on somebody here. Monster, they're running away. They want this Roshan that's not just up yet. Every time I scroll by Theo, I swear he throws down his taunt. This guy's like watching somehow. I don't know. All right, ready? Okay, he didn't do it that time. See, it's every time that I want it to happen. And then every time when I don't expect it and I go over to him, he's doing it. And I don't hear it beforehand. He just does it.
Unlucky find.
For you, he does see Ursa here. Rio's got to be careful, though. There is a basher on this bear. Swarm going out. Slardar will be able to TP out. The Lifestealer was still inside of him. Lifestealer spending quite a bit of time in Monster right now.
My blade unseen.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Is he 25 now? Oh, he's 24. He's halfway to 25. I really want to see what the, what it does. Like, the priority and such. Like, if it's his strength that's priority, or it's the other hero's strength that's priority. They know that the Roshan is up. The Posa actually gets pinged by a ward in the top. Monster, though, trying to find a stun, though. The courier does go down, but it still delivers the items. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Disruptor going down. Jenkins will end up falling indefinitely here. Annihilate taking a huge amount of damage. The rearm, though, is going to be there, but the stacks don't reset. He will end up going down. Those Fury Swipes. Quite a bit of damage. Hex immediately. Bardo doing a really great A job with those hexes. Bloody 9 is getting really low. One more right click will do the trick. He is going to throw down millions of forwards to make sure his death will not soon come. And this Roshan is the plan here for the kill off. I believe actually both. No, it was just Midas's courier that went down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He was
Roshan has
consumed
fallen to the
by the
dust.
Centaur. It was like, there's so many cheeses already. Who's getting the Aegis? It'll be Centaur. Gets the Aegis. The cheese. The cheese. Who has the cheese? Who has the queso? Who got the queso? Who's got it? Nobody got it, I think. Somebody just ate it immediately. Weird. Maybe Centaur picked it up and was like, mine. Centaur, next, going into the Boots of Travel here. The Butterfly out on the Razor. The Abyssal Blade picked up Ursa. Extremely passive game right now. We're still not getting into the base somehow. Level 25 stack. Yeah, we already know about that one, but is the Centaur one up yet? It is. And he does go for the Return Aura. So now let's see how this puppy works. Does it work on creeps? Or just heroes? Okay, hang on. So let me figure this out. Centaur applies causes counterattack based on the attacker's percentage of Centaur strength. Okay, so I guess it just works still with Centaur's strength. And it doesn't work on creeps. So it's still Centaur's strength that is the return benefit there. Shrine misclick, I believe. Those things are so easy to hit inside the base. It looks like the Posa, the team is ready. They want to go on something here. Monster jumping in. He's going to get the engage on Annihilate. The Posa, though, does get the Centaur charge off. He wants to try and go on somebody here. At the same time, Bloody 9 definitely going to go down here. Lion Ult will go down as well. Buyback's completely available. Silencing Storm will go down as well. Venomancer. And that's still not going to buy back, though, but it's going to be the Weaver who buys back first. And the Ursa actually gets Jenkins yet again. Actually, the Ursa, not again, but the Ursa does get Jenkins. There was a buyback that went out here. The Lifestealer is still up. They need this creep wave. It looks like they are going to go ahead and get in there right now. Leposa, they fortified the tower at the last second, though. Leposa's got so much HP, and the Crimson Guard giving so much for them. There's so many things happening in this game all at once, and Leposa's just like, I'm not gonna fight you guys. I'm just gonna hit these towers and such. It's actually gonna be Bardo who dies in the back here. Theo will die as well, but Soothes will end up getting the kill on Rio. And Ursa just getting stunned up in every way, shape, and form. Annihilate, though, the Abyssal Blade is not there. He will be able to get out. Meanwhile, though, Centaur is just continually wailing on this tower, or on these barracks, though. He's got no HP. He's got the Aegis, though, so he's not afraid. He's actually going to Centaur charge and try to find a target. Bloody 9's going to be the first one to find. The double edge, is it going to be there in time? He won't find it. Bloody 9 will be able to escape. The Shrine Poppage will be there. Ursa to get first hit bashed out by the Slaughter. The Silencing Storm to go down on top of the Centaur, though. It's going to be Soothe. This is actually extremely low HP. Coming back in to try and wail on Annihilate here. It is actually going to be... Who's going to die here? Bloody 9 trying to kill off somebody here. Is he going to live? He does. The mechanism to save his life. And Monster to end up getting killed, actually. Soothes the ball, though. Afterwards, Monster will also... get the dot onto here. Leposa, he needs this double edge to get land. He does get it. The double edge is there. Lifestealer buyback is available. There's only a few people left in the base at the moment. The Ursa, okay HP. If he wanted to, he can ult into somebody. It's going to be massive buybacks. The TP rotation's coming in. Bardo, he's like, I'm not done with you, Venomancer. You're definitely going down after what you did to my family. He is actually going to end up burning him down. Annihilate buyback with the Slardar buyback as well. Ursa Bear, he's trapped. No, he's not. Glimpse is not going to be there. The stun going to go out. Centaur, he's getting jumped upon. He's got so much damage on him now. Centaur charge is going to go out, though, and it looks like it is actually going to be Bloody Nine who somehow actually ends up killing the Ursa out. Looks like Centaur getting 4-staff left and right. Bloody Nine to get yet another kill on Bardo. And Leposa, he's trying his best to live here. He does not manage to get the bash out, but the Dire Shrines are going down in the mid here. So it looks like it's very 50-50 here, as the buyback from Razor was not entirely to waste. He still managed to get back out. I mean, he only moves at near maximum movement speed anyway, but a lot of gold being lost from Midas Clubs. But of course, they are the Midas Clubs themselves. They are able to probably get most of that net worth back within less than a couple minutes, as the Razor is running at 27,000. 25,000 on the Centaur and 25,000 on the Ursa. 23,000 on the Venomancer, who died, bought back, popped his ultimates and all of his abilities, died again, and got 2 kills anyway. The shrine was the accidental poppage here. They had no idea. There's only a million shrines and a million ways to misclick them, but it looks like finally with 2 racks down, the TR are deciding this is their time to engage. There's no buyback out on the Centaur Warrunner. Theo, he's taunting them. He's like, come and fight me, do it. I'm going to taunt you. He's not going to be able to get the dot. He wants to get the dot off before he ends up jumping on it. Looks like he's actually going to go for Razor instead to slow the Silencing Storm. They are going to need the glitch back in, though. The BKB is going to be there. Ryu, he's getting targeted first, though. Jenkins, his death shall serve, as well as Lifestealer will go down as well. He's actually, and that is his buyback, actually. So this is looking really bad for TR here, as Ursa will also end up killing off him. Centaur didn't even need to buy back. Ursa didn't even need to buy back. TPs, everything went in there to make sure that everyone didn't really need to just live there, and that was it. So really, really crazy there, and it looks like Midas, they're not done yet. You guys didn't claim anything from us. We're gonna go straight down and go ahead and wail on your face.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Actually, it looks like there is an engagement going on down from the bot suits. They're trying to just right-click down Bloody Nine or Ryu here, but like, who's gonna end up dying first though? So much damage out on the Razor. He's got 3 different dots on him. He's actually going to have the BKB to live here, but Bloody Nine will actually still end up killing Theo in the offhand here. And Jenkins, he's trying not to get pinged out by this Ursa. He's just going to go ahead and wail on these creeps while he's in the Silencing Storm, though. He's taking quite a bit of HP damage. The BKB is going to be there. He needs to kill his units. He's already on him already. He gets the first hit bash, but he doesn't manage to go invis immediately. Bloody Nine, he is going to end up going and popping down his Shivas. Ursa will fall in the background to Ryu, but at the same time, everyone's going to disengage, with Bardo to fall as well. Leposa made a TP back all the way into the base. They want to defend this barracks. It's almost dead, actually. This next creep wave, come on, Leposa, get on the right side. Will be all those creeps just immediately dying there. So, 55 minutes. And it's still going. It's still going.
Gold for me.
In the Dark Times, it is 39 and 37. The Razor, the Centaur, and the Ursa still the lead in CS. But somehow, Team Red's still able to fight back. There is a ward here. I'm gonna ping it 1,000,000 times to tell you there's a ward here. The thing with TR though, they don't have any buybacks, but neither does Midas, except for the one that's on Ursa with 10 seconds left. Are they going to be able to find that time to jump in, though, is the question. Leposa just hit me.
Dire's middle
Bloody Nine
tower
does end
has
up getting the tower, though. Leposa's just standing still. Now he's going to decide to hit the towers.
Barracks are under attack.
Ryu, he actually does not manage to get his rearm off, and he will end up going down. The buyback available, a minute and a half.
A dead mother would have done much worse.
And going out. Jenkins, he's going to walk right on top of it.
As soldiers.
He's going to end up warding out there. Looks like the Roshan not available. They do want to push down the mid, though, trying to force maybe the buyback off the Weaver. They do see Jenkins, though, but he is just going to be relocated back. Leposa.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Leposa just letting the tower hit him. Heroes are here as well. He's getting force staffed out. He's going to be able to get out, though. He pops down his ult, and there is going to be some sort of engagement. Rio is going to end up buying back. The Silencing Storm going to go down. Centaur getting extremely low. His death shall serve. A minute and a half left on that, and Ursa will go down as well. Suits. He's taking quite a bit of damage here. The Desolator is going to be able to confirm his death whenever he ends up getting there. He will end up going down. That is 2 minutes without a Razor, and it looks like it's also going to be a bash out on the Undying. He didn't even know he was there. Bardo does not manage to land the stun. Theo. Now to fall.
My deepest sympathies.
My phone's vibrating. Buyback is going to go out. They have buybacks available, and they will use them. But now it looks like Venomancer above the net worth of the Ursa and the Centaur, so looks like it is going to be quite a possible attack here. Ryu is going to try and gain some damage onto that tower, though, but it looks like they're just going to go into the mid here. Annihilate, trying to wail down as much as they can. The buyback from the Ursa is going to be there. The Razor still has it, though. Leposa is just going to be the sole defender. And, they're just going to keep on right-clicking it down. Meanwhile, though, it will be the first death going down. It's going to be Ryu. That was his buyback. Stu's going to end up doing his buyback as well. Slardar going to be first hit bash. Bloody Nine throwing down his ultimate. That's the Aghanim Scepter. So much magic damage, but it looks like it's going to be TR that's going to be the one trading here. Trading their lives for the end of the game. Bardo. Jenkins, though, he misses the stun. Not Jenkins. Bardo misses the stun on Jenkins. There's buybacks available for Slardar and the Veno, but not for the Weaver, which means this could still be a very beneficial push for them right now. 30,000 on the Razor and 28,000 on the Bananamancer. So, looks like they just want to get this last set of barracks here, as it's going to be extremely hard to continue to push with the lack of barracks in this lane. They want the Mega Creeps. There's a gem just sitting there. But the Roshan is going to be the name of the game here. Going to the Ursa, who's going into, actually has a Desolator. Still has the Desolator. That was like the first item he got. They're actually going to drop the Boots of Travel for it.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
That was kind of you.
So it looks like the game is boiling down here. It's going to be buybacks expended yet again. TR not afraid to go ahead and expend everything they can to make sure this game is going to end. It looks like TR, the Infest Bomb's going to be there. The Desolator, the damage, the Centaur. He's losing so much HP. He's muted. He can't use his items while in the base at the same time. Bardo is going to throw down his ult on top of Bloody Nine. He's life-stealing like no tomorrow. The Shrine Poppage as well. B9 goes down. That was his buyback as well. The Slardar, he's going down as well. That was also his buyback. It looks like Midas is going to go ahead and start wailing down on here. Centaur finally falls to Bloody Nine. But is it enough, though? It is going to be Ursa just trying to wail down on what's left here. This is going to be the Aegis going to be expended. Lion actually got the Aegis. He is going to come back. All the barracks have fallen. The Hex is out. Onto Jenkins here, and Jenkins just losing so much HP, but Soothes goes down as well. It's a three-man trade. Instead, though, are they able to hold? Massive amount of damage went on to Bardo here. They did not get the barracks, though they did get the barracks, so it is Mega Creeps now. But at the same time, we do have Theo over here getting chased out by, it's going to be, never mind. It's going to be the stuns going out and everything. Weaver to go down again. The only one to live is the freaking Annihilate. And there's no Centaur, no nothing. So the damage is purely based on if they can even land their procs correctly. Geometrusite dropped on the ground somewhere. Right there. Annihilate trying to defend with his life. It's going to be Bardo who's going to be the man with the balls here, going to initiate, jump on top of it. The Ursa trying to get the Abyssal Blade. It's there. The attack speed. It's all going out. Annihilate's going to infest the creep. It's the last hero alive. It's going to be the buyback going out by the Disruptor coming in. Silencing field. Are they going to be able to get anything here? No. Annihilate does manage to get his buyback. Finally, he is going to go back into the fray here. No Blink Dagger, no nothing. Stunned up though. He's going to lose up all of his mana to the Lion here. He does manage to get the slow out, but at the same time, Ursa, he's back in it again. The stun's going to be there on top of Annihilate, losing a lot of HP. It is going to be the first one to fall, the Undying. And now they're going to wail down on the rest of the tower here. It is going to be Annihilate going up on Bardo. He does manage to get the Hex off on time. The stun needs to follow up. And it will be there. They're just wailing down on this tower ever so slowly. Bardo, though, TPing into the base. And he does need to get this jump on Annihilation, though. He does manage to throw down his ult. It's going to be this tower finally going down. The Nanomancer is back in the fray. It's going to be... Oh, a bash goes out on the Ursa, though. Is it going to be enough? He's going to try and wail down as quick as possible. The Ancient going down to 500, 400 HP. Buybacks, TP isn't coming in. Centaur cancels the TP. Every building is destroyed except for this one FG. Big, meaty hangar. The only thing that remains inside the Radiant base. And Centaur, he's just like, I'm just gonna chill. I don't need to farm. Oh, he sold something. Did he sell a BKB to pick up a new one? No, he didn't. He sold something else to pick up a BKB. Maybe it was his old boots or something. So the only thing left on the side of TR is just this Ancient. Looks like Jenkins, he is trying to bring back Razor, but he's able to get out. He actually BKBs prematurely. But it looks like there is everybody available here. They want to go, while Ursa, they know for a fact he's got no buyback. Centaur, though, is up, as well as the Lion. And this Lion is actually fairly scary right now. He's actually level 25. Plus 3 mana drain multi-target. So that means his mana drain is an AoE, which means it can drain multiple heroes at once, or creeps. Level 24, he went for a 15% cooldown reduction. Slardar going for 20 more strength. 15 more armor on the Lifestealer. Plus 3 times Plague Ward HP and damage. So the Super Plague Wards, which, one second, I gotta find it here. That's a super melee creep. That's a super melee creep. That's a super melee creep. Plague Ward deals 120 damage. Deals 120 damage and has 1300 HP. So that's what that one is. And Weaver going for 200 more Sakuchi movement speed. Isn't it already at max? Yeah, so he does 750. Hang on. Looks like Annihilate might be going down here. The Lion ult, 2 minutes with no Annihilation. Bardo. Gosh, that doesn't even have Aghanim Scepter, and he's just absolutely destroying them right now. That thing is up like all the time. Oh, 8% spell amplification. That's why. AoE mana drain. What a good one. It is going to be Monster jumping in, though. The Silencing Storm going to land on 3. There's nothing that Lion's going to be able to do here. He will die indefinitely, though. Ryu trying to get another engagement here. It's going to be more deaths left and right. Lion will buy back. The Weaver to fall as well. The Slardar goes down too, as well as the Disruptor. The only one left is Bloody 9. Is there a stun available? It's going to be there. No, it's not. Bloody 9 will be able to escape, and that is the end of the game pretty much here. As TR, they have no way of buybacks at this point. The only one alive is Bloody 9. Running in, looks like Sooths. He's not afraid to take a stand. He will go ahead and try and kill off Bloody 9 here. And finally, the game is over. Midas to claim game number 2. Midas Gate game number 2. That's the end of that, folks. We got to go quickly into our next series. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. It's Party PD as your caster, signing off.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's actually happening.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It all just happened so fast.
Yes. Yes, it did.
And the timing? It couldn't have been more...
Perfect?
Yes. I just can't keep this inside of me anymore. I want to show the world.
Why don't we show them right now?
This just feels so right. That looks fantastic.
We're always happy to help. Thanks for calling Bluehost.com.
Hey, who you talking to, sweetie?
Oh, just a Bluehost tech helping me get my website off the ground.
Train experts available to every Bluehost customer 24/7. Sign up today.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games using the worldwide payments and even Bitcoin. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Best esports bets on GG.bet.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's actually happening.